want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2, gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
Salute, salute, salute. Peace and blessings to everybody in the building. Shout out to my brother Brian the King Falcone in the building. Salute. My nigga Terrell Davis in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. How you doing, Miss Joette? How you doing today, Queen? Peace and blessings to you. My nigga Blaze, pound, paper, P for P. Pound for pound. TV. In the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. All right. Sorry we was a little late. Dr. Key had something to do earlier, so she asked if we could schedule it back. And I know y'all like to hear Dr. Key, so I was like, fuck it, we can schedule it back. LV, my nigga, peace and blessings with the Toronto Maple Leaf up there. I hope everybody having a blessed Shabbat, a happy Friday. Hope everybody's Friday is going well. My nigga Alan Sostain, the VP in general in the motherfucking building. My motherfucking dog. Motherfucking Desmond Johnson, my motherfucking nigga in the building. Nope. My brothers in the building. Salute. My nigga, all things boxing in the building. Big AMC FSG in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to you. Hold on one second. Put that shit out. Come back to that shit later. And we here. Now, Key had me push the time back and she's still late, but she on the way. Salute. Yeah. Hey, I'll put your ticket in an hour. You hear me? I said, I'll put your ticket in an hour. Yeah. Unless you want to send me the pics now, and I can put it in now while I'm about to get on the thing. Just send me the pics. I'll put it in for you. Just hold it for a minute. Just send me the pics. Oh damn! I just muted my damn self. I thought I muted myself a minute ago. Sorry about that, y'all. Peace and blessings, though. Let's get it going. Shout out to my brother Big Bob Guns in the building. Salute. Salute. Got to get them damn football picks in today. And the doctor was just here. She phased out. Dr. Key was here a second ago. I don't know. My nigga finished the motherfucking assassin. Peace and blessings to you, King. Yep. So I really don't want to get started on this yet until she popped back up. But that Thurman fight card, it's a wrap for right now. Yeah, I did that before I got on, Big Bob. I got to get my mind right before I get on here because all these damn trolls, these niggas from Jersey, all that shit. You feel me? You know, once a motherfucker holler Shakur Stevenson, it's like the bat signal goes out. You can just say Shakur Stevenson one time, and it's like they in the middle of Gotham on top of the Empire State Building shooting out that bat signal. Matter of fact, them niggas got an S on their chest. The motherfuckers Clark Kenton in this motherfucker with an S on their chest. The motherfucker, yeah, they come like roaches, Big Bob. They come out, they come scattering. Then the funny shit about it, they'll come in here on their real pages, and then they'll troll on a fake page. They fucked up last time. Because only people that are administrators can see who's time and who's out. So they told on themselves. Malik Taylor, shout out to my brother Malik Taylor. See, Malik Taylor, you was born in New Jersey, but I see you as a brother. I don't see you as them Shakurites. See, you got the New Jersey boys that's from Shakurites. Hell, I got a lot of niggas up in Camden. I got a lot of niggas that was under me in Camden. Treetop Haru under Triple OD Deuce. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of pups up there. Back when I used to bang 30 years ago, but still. I started a branch of Treetop Haru up there. Oh, Jersey City? Yeah. Salute to you, my brother. And please don't get like these other Jersey niggas that be on the Shakur team. Hell, he don't even claim Jersey. He claimed Puerto Rican. But salute to him. Salute to him, like Dr. Key like to say. Salute to him. But yeah, man, I'm kind of pissed off right now, right? The fight we've been looking for. The fight we motherfucking looking for has been robbed from us. And shout out to my brother Alan Sostain in the Cash App with the $5 holler. Appreciate you, my brother. He said for the grind. Thank you for supporting today, my brother. And peace and blessings to you. But yeah, I was really looking forward to the Thurman and Fundora fight. But apparently, my nigga, the Zoom verse in the building, man. Peace and blessings to you and yours as well, bro. Happy Shabbat, Zoom verse. I hope everything good with you, my man. I hope it's all good with you. B-Dog, my nigga. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. Yeah, B-Dog. This probably was a blessing for Thurman. It probably was a blessing for Thurman. He got a couple more months to let it rock. But the shit is, though, right? The PBC scrapped the whole damn card. Like hell. They could have elevated something. So you mean to tell me that you can't put nobody in the place of Fundora to fight Thurman? Like that shit's bad. That's called bad. That's like when I tell a girl, you got a whole nigga laying up in your house fucking you, and you got to ask other niggas for money, or your bills ain't paid. It's called poor pussy management. And that's called poor prize fighting management right there. Like, come on, baby. So now, an event that y'all been planning, y'all even did a couple of damn advertisements for. Now this nigga is fucked up. I mean, I feel you, Desmond. I feel you not for paper. Hey, Desmond, guess what? That's enough time for Earl. So, Desmond, would you mind paying the pay-per-view price if they made it Earl versus Thurman? That's even bigger fight than Fundora. The winner of Earl versus Thurman get Fundora. I would have did that if I was Al Heyman. I would have threw Earl in that motherfucker. Thurman's still gonna be the B-side, and the gate gonna be bigger. And we about to make more Skrilla. You feel me? And I pay that 80 for that. Damn sure will. Well, Desmond, that's where you're wrong, my brother. Because they've done got everything worked out. Earl is supposed to get the winner of Fundora and Thurman. Yeah. Earl, and so if Keith Thurman would have won the belt, he would have had to fight Earl. So Earl's at the point now where he's trying to get a paycheck, even though he got bread, but Thurman would be the hell of a nigga to come back off of anyway. Y'all got history. It's been hyped. You feel what I'm saying? You say you don't like tune-ups. Thurman damn sure is not a tune-up. He might be a little bit over the hill, but he's not a tune-up. Why not come back and get that Thurman smoke? Instead of letting a whole card crash and burn. And see, this is the thing I'm saying. You got undercard fighters. Motherfuckers that have to pay for that shit, right? Like undercard fighters, they have to pay for that, they training, they sparring, all that shit. That's what I said, Desmond. I said if Earl took that fight, me and my wife would have to be, I would have my wife booking motherfucking flights. Lee Jackson salute. If Earl would have took that Thurman fight, bro, that shit would have broke the internet, for one. For two, I would have been trying to get to that fight. Because I would rather see Earl versus Thurman over Earl versus Fundora. Like, this shit could be a blessing in disguise because Keith Thurman versus Fundora, yeah, I'll watch it because it's two good people fighting. But if I had to choose between Keith Thurman versus Fundora or Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence and the winner gets Fundora, I would take that over Keith Thurman versus Fundora and the winner gets Spence. I would definitely take that. I would love to see Spence versus Thurman, then the winner gets motherfucking Fundora. And you know Earl and Fundora already have beef. Motherfuckers forget that Fundora said that he wants Earl. He wants that Earl Spence payday. Fundora even said that he would go down to 147 and fight Earl at one point. Y'all remember that? Y'all don't remember when Fundora said, I'll come down to 147 and fight Earl Spence? He said that. Motherfuckers didn't say they was going to 147 to fight Keith Thurman. Motherfuckers ain't say they was going to 147 to fight Terrence Crawford. I mean, I'm just saying. Motherfuckers ain't saying that. That's showing his drawing power right there. And I would definitely love to see him versus Thurman. Even at this late. Even if it's like Amir Khan versus Kell Brook late in their careers, I still enjoy watching Amir Khan get his ass handed to him by Kell Brook. And I would love to see Spence versus motherfucking Thurman because that even makes the Fundora fight that much better. Because Earl's coming back off a long layoff. If he happens to beat Keith Thurman, then that's getting the ring rust off of him for one, and he's getting back active. But if Thurman actually beats Earl, that's going to push Thurman's experience up. And that told me that I didn't want to see Earl in there with Fundora. Like if you can't beat Keith Thurman, then you don't deserve the advance. Like I'm an Earl Spence fan. I'm man down. I started this channel because of Earl. You know what I'm saying? Because of Derrick James and Earl. Like I started this channel because of them. I fucks with them. I love the sport of boxing, but I also believe in the sanctity of the sport of boxing. Like Earl, you've been out the ring for 3 years, my brother. And I know you feel like since you the big draw, you the big dog, you deserve this and that. But Keith Thurman is probably the biggest fight at 154 for Earl Spence, honestly. Earl Spence versus Keith Thurman. The only fight I could say at 154 that's bigger is the Charlo fight. But I still think the Thurman fight does more than the Charlo fight because we've been waiting on Thurman and Spence since 2014, bro. Shout out to my brother Brian the King Falcon. Guan to my brethren, Dragons Assassin official in the building. Salute. And so, like I say, I fucks with Earl, but what have you done lately, my nigga? Like, I want to see you get in there and show me what you got. Just like I fuck with Gary Russell. I still didn't want Gary Russell to get a fucking tank fight coming straight back. I want to see that Gary Russell could look good at 135. I want to see that his shoulder is healed. If I want to see the fights that I've been waiting for, I would like to see them both at the peak that they could be at. If you can't get to that peak physical conditioning, I don't want to see the shit. I don't want another Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford debacle. I don't want that. I don't want that right there. That right there, that left a sour taste in my mouth right there. And I definitely don't want that again. Like that Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, it wasn't cool. That shit was not cool. And I feel like the sport of boxing, as fans, we was robbed. Like that shit right there. I'm gonna tell you what the Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence fight was to me, right? Now I see if Earl came in there and he was still good, you know what I'm saying? Like he looked like he normally looked, and he just got bested by Terrence Crawford. But the way that fight was, like Earl looked ill prepared. He was injured. The man looked like he was high off a damn motherfucking opiates. Terrence and Earl, teasing us like a motherfucker, bro. And then y'all do that dumbass shit right there. That's like a nigga texting his girl in the morning talking sweet to my girl. When I get home, I'll slop that thing up like biscuits and gravy. And like you fucking with your girl all day, telling her all the nasty shit you gonna do to her. She done got up and had a 2-hour soak in the tub waiting for you to get home. As soon as you get home, your ass go to sleep. She gonna be pissed the fuck off, dog. She been contemplating this shit all damn day. You been fucking with her mental this whole fucking time, and then you goddamn went to sleep. You might get cheated on after that. You might get kicked out the motherfucking house. And that's how I felt with the Terrence and Earl situation. I'm like, bro, all this shit right here, all this shit we went through, was Jordanis Ugas your last good fight? Like, was that the last one you had in? Yeah, B-Dog. Then the coin talk, like, bro, that whole shit, B-Dog, like, that whole shit had me through a loop. I was mad when he was talking about fighting Manny Pacquiao with one eye. I say, nigga, how you gonna fight with one eye? Your depth perception is gonna be fucking gone. And then if your left eye fucked up, you're gonna have to fight in southpaw. You're gonna have to tilt your body and come forward perpendicular with your right foot forward, and you're gonna have to try to keep your eye straight on the line so you can see to the side, to the right, and all that shit right there. Ain't nobody got time for no shit like that. We not even about to act like that shit, dog. No. No, no, no. This shit bullshit, dog. But hey, this is what we go through, man. But like I said, I feel sorry for the people on the undercard. Like, you know, they don't have the type of money. They don't have the type of money that other people have to do that. Hold on one second. Hold on 1 second. Let me talk to Dr. Key real quick. All right. All right. So Dr. Key says she's about 15 minutes away, so we cool. We good till she get here. I got the link pinned until Dr. Key get up here, though. Anybody want to get up here and express their opinions? You feel what I'm saying? But what I was also saying as well, though, is yeah, Rozilla, I wanted to see that O'Shaquie Foster and Stephen Fulton. Like that shit right there, bro. Like PBC should have just made that shit a free card, dog. You could have put O'Shaquie and Stephen Fulton as the headliners and make that shit a free card. I mean, it's not like Amazon wasn't gonna pay it. Shit. Like that shit right there. But like I say, it's just us. We the ones that suffer for that shit. But you know something, Rozilla? But like I said, though, my brother, Earl Spence could have filled in for Fundora. It still could have been pay-per-view. Still would have went crazy. Yeah, slogan is called off. They're going to have to reschedule it next year. I damn sure would have loved for Spence to take over. Spence versus Thurman. That would have, but see, the people that bought tickets, they would have been lucky as hell because it damn sure would have been an upcharge on them tickets. Well, Rozilla, I understand that. But did you not hear that that Spence was scheduled to fight the winner of Thurman and Fundora? He's already agreed to do that. So if Thurman would have won, EJ would have fought him. If Thurman would have won, EJ would have had to fight him. He already agreed to the fact with Al. But the thing is, yeah, see, it was an elimination. It was Thurman and Fundora, the winner got Earl. But like I was saying, shit, I would much rather see Thurman versus Earl than Thurman versus Fundora. Like shit. Yeah, bro. Like I would definitely rather see Thurman and Earl over Thurman and Fundora. I'm sorry. Thurman and Earl, that's my damn fight. That's my Uriokas Gamboa and Wama and my Juan Miguel. The motherfucker got beat by Orlando Salido. Wama. That was my Gamboa and Wama. And that's what I was saying. Like, instead of scrapping it, where especially motherfuckers been paying for their training camps, y'all done did lives. Like, motherfuckers is coming out their own pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to pay for sparring. You got to pay these coaches. You got to pay for training. Like, they need to have some type of thing where if a fight is canceled, that these fighters should get a piece of that money back. Like when Imantas Stanionis was supposed to fight Virgil Ortiz and they canceled the fight for 2 fucking years. I felt bad he lost all that money. But he also got some step-aside money for Spence for the Ugas fight. So that held him a little bit, but still. Like, that shit just be crazy, bro. Like, instead of just scrapping the whole card, but yeah, Phoenix, that's if your opponent can't fight you, though, Phoenix. But when you got the headliners of the cards not fighting, that means everybody on the damn. I guess Frank Martin ain't fighting on the preliminaries either. Damn, we ain't getting the Frank Martin fight. This shit right here, bro. Like, this shit right here, we're not even getting Frank Martin. We're not getting the motherfucking. And another thing, Beterbiev, he not fighting either. His fight's off. So I'm just like, man, shit crazy. That shit crazy as hell. But like I said, it is what it is. There's nothing really we can do about it. And see, shit like that. That shit just be crazy. My nigga Cam J Network. Salute, King.
You meet me?
Hold on.
I sent you another ad.
Yeah, that sucks like hell, Akillo. And shout out to my brother Killo Nello in the building, my nigga Cam J. And Cam J, I got the link pinned if you want to hop up here for a minute, bro, and give your comments on the situation. You know, you always welcome, my brother. Yeah, that was when Abdullah Mason, that was when Keyshawn was supposed to fight the De Los Santos. But yeah, but like I was saying though, Phoenix, like Earl could have easily stepped in place. Like, that's the shit that gets me. Like I said, I'm an Earl Spence fan, but Earl acting entitled. Like, when he come back, he got to fight for a title belt. Like, first off, my nigga, Keith Thurman will be a bigger fight than you versus Fundora. Like, more people will come watch Earl versus Keith Thurman than they will to come fight Fundora. And I'm sorry, Fundora is a budding star. But the key word is budding. He's not there yet. And one-time Thurman versus Earl Spence will crush Earl Spence versus Fundora. I'm sorry. But they both got Earl Spence in it, so you know it'd be all right. But exactly, Phoenix, Thurman versus Spence will always be a big fight. The only fight it's only 2 fights for Earl Spence that I think is bigger than the Thurman fight. That's a rematch with Bud Crawford or Canelo Alvarez fight. And number 3 for Earl Spence is motherfucking Keith Thurman. Number 4, Jermell Charlo. Those are Earl's top 4 fights in order. Matter of fact, Canelo will still be Earl Spence's number 1 payday because both of them got a fan base. And fans know it's going to be Mexican style. And they know they're going to see 2 people trying to kill each other. So it'll be Canelo and Earl, Canelo and Bud, then Canelo and Earl and Bud, Earl and Thurman, Earl and Charlo. That's his top 4 fights right there. And you mean to tell me with all the personnel that the PBC has, they can't get somebody to fill in on it? And see, this is the shit I be talking about right here. That a lot of boxers, especially Shakur Stevenson, don't follow. Because we've seen Shakur Stevenson in that motherfucking gaming chair. His ass is all out of shape, looking like a damn melted ice cream cone. That's why coaches always say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. This could be a prime example or a prime opportunity for somebody. Honestly, shout out to Aguni in Borderlands. Salute. Salute. Like, honestly, I'm just saying, if I was in boxing right now, let's just say if I was Jerome Boots Ennis, right? I mean, I know. I would go ahead and snuff out Lima this weekend. And I would tell the PBC, look, I step in for that. Now, Apex is the king of clapping cheeks, especially your girls and your mom. And if your grandma ass wasn't funky, I'll fuck her too. But just to get back at you, I'll make your woman swallow and go home and kiss you. Because for a nigga that's talking like you done sucked secondhand dick. I know your girl out there sucking niggas' dick and kissing you. So you a secondhand dick sucker, dog. There you go. And you want me to tell you how I know this? Mama still got it. You want me to tell you how I know that you a cuck and you a secondhand dick sucker? Because you are a coward on the internet. You got a real page, but you come on here under a moniker. That's some scary ass shit. Like, I feel sorry for you, honestly. Like, I would never, like, I'm not scared of a nigga on the street. Nigga, I'm not scared to die, none of that shit right there. But I will be damned if you scared of a nigga online. You so much of a pussy that you gotta come on a fake page on. Ain't that what females do? Get on fake pages? Females and certain people from Jersey? Besides my nigga Malik? Like, ain't that what females do? How are you scared of a nigga online that you gotta hide your identity? I'm telling y'all boys need to stop drinking soy and stop getting clapped by other boys. Because y'all really have some feminine traits. But if you want to keep being a little bitch and hiding on a fake profile, hey, it don't mind. Give me the views. I appreciate it. And only thing I can say is you're a coward. How the hell do you hide online, nigga? My nigga G Tatted TV salute. Richie L in the motherfucking building salute, King. Peace and blessings. Y'all feel what I'm saying, though? It's real motherfuckers in the chat. Y'all feel that shit, though, bro. Like, some people get online to talk shit so they can let loose. How do you get online and you still in the closet? Nigga, you supposed to be gangster typing me and talking all types of shit. Supposed to be telling me, nigga, fuck you, fuck your mama, fuck it. You supposed to be talking cash shit on your real profile so a nigga can be mad at you. But you know what? How can you make me mad if you're hiding your identity? I don't beef with ghosts. They're dead. Any of my dead ops, they're dead, so I don't beef with them. I'm not mad at them. And you're hiding, so why would I be mad at you? You already showing to me that you respect me more than you respect your own father, nigga. Because your father knew you was a bitch ass nigga. You be around him, but you won't show me you a bitch ass nigga, so you hide, bitch. And that's why your wife sucking dick and you kissing her and you sucking secondhand dick. Back to the boxing. Shout out to my brother Rod Walker in the building. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. I've just never understood that, though, y'all. Who the fuck is gonna hide on? Niggas is hiding online, y'all. Boy, niggas used to hide from a drive-by, the police. Now niggas is hide. Nigga, the most I can do to you right now is send you an e-threat. Niggas want to get in here and spam like, yeah, I'm about to make a fake page and go up there and talk shit to this nigga. I'm going to fix him. Like, did you wake up this morning and think, I'm going to show him a lesson? Is that what you thought? Did you wake up this morning with your tired existence of a life? And see, you lucky I'm not your dad. I would have made your mama swallow you whole, nigga. And she wouldn't have burped nothing up. But you woke up this morning with the bright idea like, I'm about to make a fake profile. And I'm about to go to this man's page and troll him. Not knowing that, nigga, I'm laughing at your punk ass, dog. Because it's an honor for you to respect me like this. Exactly, G-Tatted. That's why I said it has to be one of the damn, either the certain part of Jersey or LDBC nigga. Oh, you did, Miss Joette? Hold on, I'll show it to you, Miss Joette. Let me scroll up for you, baby. But that's the shit I be talking about. It's just dumb shit. But like we used to tell a motherfucker, if you don't put a name, if you don't put a name to it, it don't. If you ain't putting a name to it, then it don't apply. You know what I'm saying? Me, when I go to them bitch ass niggas profiles, they pages, they know it's me. It's like when you wake up the next day, you done caught gonorrhea. You know it's real, nigga. You know it's real. Your box is sticking. You're burning. You know it's real. And like I say, when you on a fake page, motherfuckers don't know about that shit. You like a nigga fighting and blaming it on the dog, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Nigga, keep on talking. I'll put your girl on OnlyFans, nigga. You probably like that dude. Oh, Dre, I'm just talking about these motherfuckers that be coming here on these fake profiles hiding, like this bitch ass nigga right here. Like motherfuckers keep hiding. And who has enough time to keep making all these? Richie L, salute King, peace and blessings. Who the hell has time? Cause y'all be timing them shits. Y'all be banning these shits, right? Shout out to my man Big Bob Guns in the super chat with the $4.99. Y'all be banning these motherfuckers. So that means they got to keep making new profiles. Who has that type of time? But see, this is the shit I'm talking about boxing. See, boxing is supposed to be a gladiator sport where gladiators compete, where gladiators go out there and do their fucking thug thistle, right? But how can a boxing be a gladiator sport when they got soft ass bitch ass niggas watching the sport? You got these bitch ass niggas that's watching the sport. That's why the value of boxing is going down, because real motherfuckers ain't watching boxing like that. It's too many fake motherfuckers out here watching boxing. And look, don't know shit about boxing. Don't know shit about boxing. Just like a motherfucker tell you Joe Cordina is a legendary fight after Joe Cordina got knocked out at 130. His neck, and see, this is the funny shit about it. Joe Cordina gets knocked out at 130. He moves up to 135. He's in the top fucking 5. How the fuck are you in the top 5 at 135 when you got knocked out at 130 by a nigga with 6 knockouts? This man had 6 knockouts in 20 plus fights, and he knocked out Joe Cordina. Then Joe Cordina moves up. They even was going to put Shakur on pay-per-view versus Joe Cordina. Shakur's breakout fight, they didn't even put Valdez and Shakur on pay-per-view. They didn't put Jamel Herring and Shakur on pay-per-view. They was going to put Shakur fucking Stevenson on pay-per-view versus a knocked out Joe Cordina. And the Shakur fans said it's going to be a good pay-per-view. They said it was a good fight. But tell me why, when Shakur was sparring, he threw that right hand and he acted like he broke his right hand. Then he fell down on both his hands like he was getting ready to do a push-up. Now, I've done fucked up my hand before. And I'm sorry, if you don't fuck up your hand, if he would have went down in that position, he would have tucked and rolled before he let his hand touch that goddamn ground. I can tell you that. If you ever fucked your hand up, you're not letting nothing touch that shit. Then he had his left hand taped up. The next time we seen him, he had his left hand wrapped. And I'm like, this nigga, he pulled a Ben Whitaker. He forgot which one he act like was hurt. He forgot. Just like Ben Whitaker wrapped the other leg. But how can a motherfucker justify putting Shakur's? Matter of fact, y'all gonna motherfuckers will justify Shakur Stevenson fighting pay-per-view with Joe Cordina, but then have the audacity. Now watch this right here. I'm gonna show you how these motherfuckers like to argue. Now watch me do it. You on them. You talk about resumes. Who you think is a bigger fight? Joe Cordina, I'll wait, or Jake Paul. Which one is a bigger fight? Which is a more dangerous fight? Honestly, some lily-livered English bum that got knocked out at 130, or a 200-pound, 6-foot guy who is probably going to be the face of boxing soon. Well, he's the face of casual boxing. Which one has the more tougher task? Exactly, Miss Joette. Exactly. But I didn't hear all this. I didn't hear all this shit, right? Yeah, Phoenix. I thought that nigga threw a jab. That shit looked like a jab, and it sounded like when you pop open a bag of chips. When you trying to sneak and open it, when it go, you know, not that big boom, but that shit sounded like a motherfucker trying to fart silent. And you fucked your hand up over that? Nigga, if you don't sit your motherfucking Mr. Glass, Samuel L. Jackson, break your leg when you move ass down. Stop. This nigga is Mr. Glass out there, people. Y'all see, Zepeda caught him with a jab. He almost flipped over the damn ropes. They could have made Shakur versus Zepeda a pay-per-view. I bet PBC could have sold Shakur versus Zepeda. They might have sold it on sale, but they could have sold it. See, I don't know if y'all got Whole Foods or Publix or Harris Teeter where y'all from. But that's where you go when you want to get premium steaks and premium deli cut meats, right? Then you got places like Walmart. Now, I'm not shitting on anybody that eats meat from Walmart, pause. They get their food from Walmart. Walmart got hellified deals on sodas and chips. Brother Huey Q in the building. Salute, King. They got hellified shit. But I'm not buying no meat, no dairy, none of that shit from Walmart. Because their shit is irregular, the date's not right, and it's just not a premium cut. They cutting that shit out the weak cows and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I want mine from a Brahma bull, dog. I want my Angus cut from a real Angus steak. I'm not trying to get my shit cut from a steak from a cow that motherfucker had mad cow disease and shit. I'm sorry. That's what you get with Walmart. And I'm gonna tell you this: I bought an entertainment center from Walmart, right? It was missing screws and the damn shit didn't even line up. And the reason why I know is because the people from Best Buy that came to put it together for me, because I was having all types of computers and shit set. Well, my wife was having shit set up because she got this little thing where she got like 4 or 5 computer screens together with the laptop, and it's crazy, dog. You would think she was in the middle of a command center. Matter of fact, I told her, I said, you look like the producers at the studio when you got all them screens in front of you. And you feel what I'm saying? Well, Miss Joette, I know where you can get better meat than the butcher. Your local YN, they'll give you the best meat you need. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking. Let me leave Miss Joette alone. Sonny Augustine, stop passing, my bro. Yeah, I had to get one off on Miss Joette. But yeah, you know, you get the best meat from the YNs, they say. Well, I'm a retired YN, but I'm also 17 years, no, 18 years. Shit, that's a long ass goddamn time. When you be with somebody so long, but you just get comfortable and get used to that shit, honestly. But yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like, Shakur Stevenson is the Walmart. That's why PBC couldn't offer that nigga a 3-fight deal that he wanted. And the shit that I'm crazy, that makes me mad, right? When they sit there and say, well, Shakur had to take that fight because nobody else wanted to fight Shakur. Because Shakur was the boogeyman. Nobody wanted to fight Shakur. And it was okay. It was okay for the Shanays and the Shania Twains and the Shania Twittersons to be like, well, yeah, motherfuckers ain't really lining up to fight Shakur. So, okay, it's okay for him to fight a Padley. It's okay for him to fight a Cordina. It's okay for him to fight chicken fried rice with a little General Soul sauce on top of it. That shit's okay. Motherfuckers ain't saying nothing. But you got a nigga like Tank Davis that sat there. He tried to fight Keyshawn. Matter of fact, he tried to fight Shakur, but Shakur wasn't trying to fight. He turned to you on you. He couldn't fight Lomachenko. So, and then you got Lamont Roach talking shit, lying, and trying to do some underhanded shit. So, who did Tank have to fight? Exactly, Phoenix. Javier Herrera said, I'm no bitch in the contract. Hey, yeah, Big Bob. I remember my homeboy, he got a farm. We go get that fresh meat from, but people don't realize, bro, when you kill a motherfucking cow, it's a lot of, like, bro, you need a whole damn deep freezer for that shit. That and deer. I remember my man killed the deer. He brought us that deer hamburger meat, deer steaks. I was like, God damn. Me and my wife had to go get a whole nother freezer. Got 3 motherfucking deep freezers in the house. One for straight vegetables. Well, vegetables and side dishes. I don't fuck with that one anyway. Everybody know I fuck with the one with the fish, the chicken, all that shit right there, but you know. My nigga Knight Rider in the building, salute. Protected by Viper, stand back. Yes, sir. But that's all I'm saying. Honestly, I'm getting to the point. Exactly, Big Bob. Oh, Miss Joette. I'm gonna tell you one thing about deer meat. They gotta drain that shit quickly when they kill it. And then next, soak that shit in some vinegar to get that gamey taste out of it. Then rinse it out. Or pickle juice. Pickle juice will really get it out. That's what people don't realize, but that's what Chick-fil-A does to their chicken. They let their chicken soak in pickle brine. That's why it has such a distinct flavor. But yeah, Big Bob, Shakur, and look, people even forget that motherfucker Shakur admitted, Brother Huey. Me and my brother was talking about putting in our bets already. Hell yeah, we watching that shit. Hell fucking yeah. You know, college football. See, this is the time where I get in the most trouble, right? My wife hates football season. She know I don't really fuck around with baseball, basketball, hockey, and that bullshit, but she know football season. And don't let it be a boxing match that night too. Oh man, it might be out the one before she get her motherfucking shit off. It might be out the 1 o'clock before she can get her rock off. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. We not moving because soon as you move up from the game or from a good boxing match, that's when shit like that happen and you miss out. Nope. I've done it too many times. Mess with that. Nope. I'm cool. I'm cool. Yeah, Dragon's Assassin. I wouldn't see. That's the thing I be saying. If people kept the same energy with everybody, I wouldn't say shit about it because they're being consistent. The only time I bring up the shit is when they're being inconsistent. That's why I always try to keep everything 100. That's why anything I say, I make sure it's facts so that motherfucker can bring it back up to me. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I said it, and what? Who gonna check me? But these motherfuckers will lie. They will tell you shit subject to change. Motherfuckers will actually, look, this how bad motherfuckers on the internet are lying. Let me tell you. I had a motherfucker tell me and 800 people in the chat room. And I'm going to tell you, I felt like Jadakiss on the show with Fat Joe. You know how every time Fat Joe talking, he lying? That's the way I feel when this content creator, every time he talking, I think it's a fucking lie. He worse than Frequent Flyer. He's Frequent Flyer's daddy, actually. And the nigga looks sick. You can't take shots of Ozempic like it's motherfucking rubbing alcohol. But motherfucker told me he just happened to pull up at 7-11. The same 7-Eleven that was across the street from his hotel. Now, I've been to New York a few times, right? I've been to New York a few times. And any prominent place I've been to in New York, I don't see no fucking 7-Eleven across the street from a prominent hotel. I just don't. I don't see 7-Eleven across no street from no hotels, right? But this man had to tell me, he looked out his window, see the 7-Eleven. So he decided to go to the 7-Eleven, and he met Terrence Bud Crawford at the 7-Eleven. Terrence Crawford was there by himself at the 7-Eleven getting him some coffee at 11 o'clock at night and a six-pack. Or whatever the fuck he said. But he met Terrence Crawford at the 7-Eleven. And he expected us to believe that shit. Like, really expected us to believe that shit. Shout out to the Queen, DZ Sanchez in the building. How you doing today, Queen? But that's what he was trying to do. And motherfuckers actually believed the shit that he was saying. They actually believed it. But then you got this motherfucker wanting to tell me that it's okay. Boxing things are subjected to change. And all this shit right here is not the same, bro. It's not the same. It is not the same. And let me see if I can pull this shit up. Nah, I can't pull it up because it's on the zone. But they having the Lima fight weigh-in right now as well. Supposed to be Boots versus Lima weigh-in. They ain't showed shit yet, though. But see, that's the shit that motherfuckers don't be motherfucking damn talking about, bro. Like, niggas don't hold people to the same standard. Motherfuckers will sit there and just let anything go. And I'm just tired of it, though, honestly. Like, if you're going to criticize a boxer, right, then keep it all the way 100 around the board. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard to keep it all the way 100. But see, some people aren't used to keeping shit 100. Some people don't know how to do that because it's not in their makeup. It's not in their genetic makeup. It really ain't. And that's the crazy shit about it. Like, motherfuckers do this shit. Like, oh, wow. Phoenix, shut up lying, bro. Oh, I'm about to say, Richie, I'm about to say, Phoenix, about what no 7-11. I'm about to say, what in the fuck? What in the LDBC tomfoolery was that shit? How about, boy, hey man, don't get me started, but y'all was about to have me go stupid. Oh, I'm about to have somebody make me a new page just so I can go to his page and say, you lying sack of shit. See, it's funny though, because Blue Blood, that motherfucker be wanting to talk shit to me so bad, but he get nervous. He get nervous because he knows a nigga healed up right now. See, motherfuckers might have talked this shit last year, but motherfucking Apex ain't falling asleep on the lives no more, baby. Apex ain't got to take that pain medicine no more. I ain't got to take that pain medicine. And shout out to my day ones who remember the days when I used to be on this motherfucker and the pain medicine takes me up out of there and I passed out. Key like, nigga, you snore. I'm like, oh shit. And that's one thing I can say, boy. One thing I can say, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Them opioids are not a joke. They are not. They had me on some strong shit. As soon as I took that shit, it used to be like 20 minutes. And keep calling me on the phone, like, come on, man. I appreciate that, big dog. Brian Falcon talk those days. I used to be on pool counter shit. I used to be on everybody's shit passed out, boy. Couldn't help it. Couldn't help that shit. But trust me, once that pain level got down to the point in which I could bear it, I didn't take shit else. I didn't even take them shits called gabapentins. I didn't even take the gabapentins. I used to have to take the Opanas and the gabapentins and shit, right? And shit, once that shit got to a part of the pain, like my shit still be hurting a little bit sometimes, especially when it rains outside or if it's cold and shit. But I can bear it because it shows me that I'm still alive. Like, I don't even take Tylenol. Like, I don't take Tylenol, Advil, none of that shit right there. You know, I'm not supposed to be smoking, but every few times a day, I gotta roll me one. Because if not, I'm gonna end up catching something. I'm gonna end up catching the case. Shout out to the beautiful Queen Raina in the building. How you doing, Raina? Hope you well. Hope everything is well. Shalom, Queen. Oh, I know you remember Raina. That's my big sister Raina right there. If I get mad, she'll hit me on Instagram and tell me, just calm down, little brother. It's okay. It's okay. Those are the days. That was before she started working 30 hours a day. And to y'all who's been waiting patiently, she finally brought her black ass in here. I'm just joking. Her brown self.
Oh, yes. Man. It's been such a day. And I'm not even done. Not even done. I have so much stuff to do. It's ridiculous.
How bad did your brother get beat yesterday?
They only lost by like 3. It wasn't that bad. But
so they must have been playing some other team that was ass too.
Oh, be quiet. Be quiet. They trying, okay? They're trying. I think this the
Key, that ain't that Key. I told you about my son and his football team, right? Remember I told you how they went motherfucking 1-13, and then the coaches had a nerve to have a trophy ceremony at the end of the season?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Key, y'all went 1-13. What trophy was my son receiving? Well, I'm glad you could take an ass whooping.
Oh, Lord, whatever.
So, Key, if you had a child and his team went is as competitive as you is, Key, and your son's team went 1-13.
Yes.
And they had a nerve to give him a funky ass fucking trophy with the record on it. They had the record at the bottom.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, Upper.
So, Key, people come to your house and they look at that trophy and they just so happen to look at the bottom of that 1-13. What do you say?
I would say yes, my baby did that.
You know what I told my son?
What?
I said, that is an object of failure right there. I said, do you really want to hold on to it? He threw that bitch away. And I was no more prouder than my son. I said, just for that, you will never have to play on this sorry ass team again. And the only reason he was playing for that team is because one of the coaches used to play football with me, and they told me that we didn't have to pay the $200 fee because they said if that's your son, then he had to be like you. So, you know, it was some free shit. But Brian, and I swear to you, Brian, I wasn't even gonna say shit. But they were playing against the King Dolphins, and that's where they got their first win. And the score was 0-0, Keith.
That's good.
No, the other team forfeited, Keith. They didn't have enough players.
Oh, okay.
So that's how they got a win. They didn't actually beat nobody. So this is what I'm saying about sports in America before Key gets started. But this is what I be saying. No, Brian, I swear to you, Brian, the motherfuckers dead, bro. That's why I told that nigga, bro, you better not keep that shit. But that's the shit I be talking about, though, Key. Motherfuckers make being average and below average a thing for people to be cheered upon. When I was younger, nigga, didn't nobody even want to get that second place ribbon. You know why? You know why?
School upper. Okay, but my brother's in high school, so of course they're
not. I was in Pop Warner, then high school.
But they're not gonna get a trophy, a participation trophy. They're just gonna say that their season sucked. I mean, my brother will tell you that himself.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You got to start them when they're young, Keith. You got to start it when they're young. Don't you know? I would get mad when I got a red ribbon in shit. That was the second place ribbon because I know I was the first loser. Shitting me? Nah. If it ain't the blue ribbon, I don't want it. My mom used to get mad at me. Like, well, baby, you got the bronze. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn bronze. I got the bronze one time. It was a boxing tournament, right? And I got disqualified. Well, in the semifinals, they said it was some bullshit. It was some bullshit. Like they said, the ref said that I was supposed to break off of the thing. He tried to break, and I hit the box when he was unaware. But they always tell us to always be focused. You feel what I'm saying, Key? Like always protect yourself. Yep. I lost that fight and ended up with a bronze. Honestly, to be honest, I probably would have got the silver. I could fight my ass off, but I don't think I could have won. I could have beat old boy that won the gold, though. That nigga was 16 years old. He was 16 years old. But he was in the division. And you know, it's supposed to be 15 and under, right? And I was 13 at the time. But when the tournament started, his birthday so happened to fall after the preliminaries and shit. So the nigga was damn near 16 beating up on us kids. I'm actually glad I didn't have to fight the nigga though. I would have went out there and shot the ones with him, but you know, I'm just glad I didn't get beat in front of my mama. My mama would have never let me hear that shit. My mama mean. Well, I love my mama. My grandmama raised me, but my mama, she had us a little young. So my mama was always a woman that used to beat niggas' ass in the streets. Well, not niggas, other females' asses. Like my mama used to be like that. My mama was a thumper. My mama had to take anger management. Yes, sir. Court ordered. She was court ordered. Yeah. Yep.
Speaking of court ordered, happy Friday. We made it. Right? We made it, y'all. Salute to Upper, his beautiful wife and family. Shout out to everybody that's here. Again, my apologies. It's been a very long day, but let's get through this boxing talk because we have some really exciting fights coming up. And unfortunately, some cancellations, you guys. But as always, shout out to our playback gang, those that's listening at work, everyone from Mr. Altruistic to EB Sweat a Lot, Mr. Animalistic, D1. My girl, Miss Joette, is in the building. Salute to her. Jermaine Wood, And anybody else, if I missed you, my apologies. Salute to the kings and queens that's already in here. Everyone from DZ to Arena. Hey, Big Bob. Good to see you, King. Hey, Brian, the king of the chat. Malik, Lee Jackson, how you doing? Let's kick this off, Upper. We got a lot to get into. It's some ghetto-ness occurring. First, of course, let's keep it up, pick it up with the housekeeping with some topics. Shout out to Elijah Pierce. Elijah Pierce will be fighting for the WBO Eliminator on November 27th. So I am excited for that. Shout out to Elijah Pierce, for all of our Elijah Pierce fans. He is fighting for a champion, WBO champion eliminator title fight. So shout out, kudos to them. Finally, right? Find a freaking Lee. All right, finally. Let's start picking this up. What did y'all say? What bad weather? What's going on? Hey, Slogan. Hey, Slogan. No, it's not that. It's just I want to keep it going, like, because I have a lot to get to. Like, we got a lot to really unpack about this weekend. What bad weather? Who's getting bad weather? What's about to go on? What y'all getting? Like, is it thunderstorms? I hope everybody be okay now. Y'all got some food and water. Y'all please have some water. Like, for real. I hope y'all have some water. If it's gonna be that bad. Like, for real, for real. Hey, Phoenix. Good to see you, King. I hope it's y'all don't scare me, y'all. Please don't scare me. I hope it's not bad. Let me see what he does to me. Oh Lord. Another we got it in October. Let me see. What's his name? Y'all know they be having all these damn names. Hurricane Hugo. Hurricane this, Hurricane Kathy. Let me see what the hurricane is for out there. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, from North Carolina to New York. Oh, it's not a hurricane, it's Jerry. It's a tropical storm. Okay, so y'all, so this one name is Jerry. All right. House collapse in North Carolina's from. Okay, so y'all got something called Jerry coming out there. Lord have mercy. It's always something, I tell you. Oh, really? Okay, well, you got water and everything, Brian. Y'all okay? Is y'all okay? Y'all okay out there, everybody? Hopefully Up and them got their food and everything. Is it coming tonight or tomorrow? Y'all make sure y'all keep Brian in his prayers. Brian, you need a boat? You need a boat, Brian? Do my friend need a boat and a paddle? You got your life jacket? Lord have mercy. What have you left? You need to be leaving. I don't know how y'all stay through that weather. I will be gone. First trip, I swear to God. I cannot do heavy water. It's bad enough we gotta watch out for tornadoes here in the Midwest. I wish we would watch out for some dang on hurricanes. Y'all better than me. Y'all so strong. Y'all built for it tough. I couldn't do it. Lord Brian. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Anyways, let's get back to it. Lord have mercy. I'm very, 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 very worried for y'all. Very worried. All right. So up next in the housekeeping, Greg Hackett video is making some rounds on social media. A lot of people are scratching their head at a few things. When they were talking about the prediction, Greg Hackett said that he predicts Boots will get dropped against Lima, which is a much needed wake-up call, knockdown, that'll make Boots turn up another level. That's what he's saying. Now, a lot of people feel like, wait a minute. So are you acknowledging that Boots play around too damn much in the ring? He played with his food too much? Or are you saying that he's not taking it as serious? Like, what does this mean? Now, Boots has never, from my recollection, Boots has never been down. You know what I'm saying? Has never got knocked down or anything. But my boy, he does. He can lollygag in there. But I think he's, for me, I feel as though with Boots, if you can't hurt him, he's not really going to take y'all serious. He's not taking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really make Boots think and take him serious. You know what I'm saying? And like really put pressure on, like put power behind them punches. So I'm not, I know, but I don't think that's how you do it though, Alan. Don't say that he gonna get caught and dropped. There's another way to do that. I don't know. I just, maybe he's trying to, I don't know, because you know Greg and them, they all Philly boys. So he you know, of course he could be hyping this boy up like, yeah, you put him on the ground, he gonna get up and go crazy. You feel me? Maybe he's trying to, you know, little separation, trying not to seem like a, you know, like a big Boots fan or anything. I'm not sure. I just don't think you say it with that. Like he could easily have said, you know what, Lima's gonna put pressure on the first round. I think it's gonna take Boots a while to figure it out. And then, you know, but just to say that he's gonna get him dropped, I don't know about that. Now, it's boxing. Of course, anything can happen. Anything can happen with boxing. But I'm not sure, y'all. I'm not sure. If Boots get dropped tomorrow, I swear to God, I'll be done. If Boots gets dropped tomorrow, I will be done. Like what? I wouldn't even be able.
Sorry about that, best friend. You know who that called me.
Oh, that's okay. What do you think?
I heard everything you said though, because I could hear both of y'all talking at the same time. But Greg Hackett full of shit. They trying to make They trying to make this fight seem more dangerous than what the fuck it is. This shit, Boots ain't getting knocked down by this nigga, dog. Stop. And see, this is the shit I be talking about. Like when they said Joe Cordina was a good fight for Shakur Stevens, coming off being knocked out. They put that as a title fight. Like, don't piss on me and tell me it's fucking raining. Like, this motherfucker this man started off as a negative 5,000. Now he's negative 3,000. Now you telling me that he's about to put Jerome Boots Ennis on his ass. Stop. Ramon Villa did not put Boots on his ass. Let's stop. And this guy's not, I think Ramon Villa at a weight class smaller has more punching power than Lima. And I'm just being honest. Like, we gonna stop at, and see, that's what I'm saying. If people gonna keep it consistent, man, this nigga is less dangerous than Jake Paul to Tank. Tank has a tougher fight than Boots got. Do you feel me, Keith? Tank's fight is more tougher than Jerome Boots Ennis fight.
The exhibition?
Exactly.
Elaborate. How so? How so? That's some profound words, not up.
I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad Tank Davis is a David and Goliath syndrome. He's 5'4", going against a man that's 6'1". Tank Davis fights at 135, fighting against a cruiserweight, a man that's 200 pounds. Then they're talking about fighting in 12-ounce gloves. So by all law, if you stack Tank together, he reaches Jake Paul. Like, Jake Paul look like he could eat Tank Davis. You feel what I'm saying? Like actually, this is the equivalent of one of us grown ass men going to beat up a middle schooler. Like, size wise. Like, Tank is a small nigga. He's strong, he can fight, but he's still a little ass nigga. Like, Tank can fight his ass off. He's not gonna beat me. I'm 6'3", Tank. I will beat your little ass. I'm sorry. But Jake Paul is dangerous. Even though he got slapping punches. I'm telling you, he's more dangerous than fucking Lima. Boots has the size advantage, the speed advantage, the reach advantage. He got the experience. Boots got over 30 fucking fights. It's nothing that Lima has over Boots. At least with Tank and Jake Paul has the height, the weight, the reach. This shit's not competitive. Tank and Jake is more competitive than this shit right here. Just, honestly, think about it. Whose opponent has more advantages, Key?
Yeah, I could see that. Plus, the betting odds will speak to that too, because the betting odds are far more closer with Tank and Jake Paul than they are with Boots and Lima.
Do you even know? Let me ask people a question. Do y'all know where Usama Lima's from?
Oh, is he from Cuba?
Angola.
Angola. Oh, he got a Hispanic last name. Okay.
This man is from Angola.
Interesting. I didn't look at him. I'm not really. I know Boots gonna do his thing, so it's like I don't even need to tap into who this Usama Lima guy is like that.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why everybody is doing that, right? Now, the reason why everybody is hyping Usama Lima up because he beat 3 people that was undefeated before Boots, right? He beat Haro Matavajian. He beat Sukhdeep Singh Bhatia, right? And he beat Servitar Koopman. So he beat a motherfucker. Let me make sure. Matter of fact, let me share this shit. I want you to see the undefeated fighters that he beat. And so people see him beating these undefeated fighters, and yeah, they fought for the vacant IBO belt. So Boots has a chance to win the IBO belt, right? But you know, it's a lot of undefeated fighters, but you also got to look, where is it at? Where are they from? You feel what I'm saying, Key? Like, everybody's undefeated record ain't the same. Jaime Munguia, Zerto Ramirez, their undefeated records was not the same. So his last one, Servitar Kumpum, right? 15-0, 10 knockouts, right? Look at this. He beat Woody Toussaint, 13-6, Navarre, Brandon Thesey, who was 15-3, Jackson Capitan, 6-1, 6-1, 6-2, 6-1, 6-0. Like, the only good win he got over there is Brandon Cook. And Brandon's already been cooked twice. You feel what I'm saying? So Brandon's already been cooked. But let's look at Sukhdeep Duhi Bahati. This nigga look like a fucked up Amir Khan. But let's look. Now look where they're from. He's from India. Them niggas over there with the Dalai Lama, they preach peace. This nigga right here, he ain't even got a red dot on his forehead. He ain't a real Indian. But look at his opponents: 29-7, 33, 15-6, 24-8, 14-1, 18-4, 11-2, 13-25, 17-7. Like, and the fighters that they're fighting are all countrymen. Juice Lee, exactly, dog. And this one right here, he's fighting a German. Now, if he fought a Russian, I might have gave him credit. But look at him. All the people he fighting are Germans. Right here, 13-0, 23-4, 35-17, 27-9. These are all regional fights. So as soon as a person come up out the amateurs and everything, they get regional fights. That's how they build up the resumes over there, Key. That's how they, just like Lomachenko, he ain't win no 400 goddamn amateur bouts. They just motherfucking damn spruced up his resume. But what I'm saying is, just say this is a fucking tune-up fight for Jerome Boots Ennis. Just say that. You feel what I'm saying? Just say we trying to see what the water like. Don't sit here and tell me this is a good fight and Boots about to get knocked down. Nigga, cut the shit. Cut the fucking shit. This nigga's a -3. Nigga, if you tell me Boot's about to get knocked down, do you know? Go look at DraftKings. Jerron Ennis to get knocked down and still wins the fight. Guess what the odds of that is, Key?
What is it?
Plus 1,600. So if what Greg Hack is saying is true, I could put a stack on Boots getting knocked down and getting back up and winning this fight, and I could win me $16,000 is what he's saying, right? That's what Greg said, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Would you trust it?
No.
So you think this shit is bullshit as well, right?
Yeah, because I don't see Lima.
That's why we best friends. That's why we best friends, because we both see the bullshit. They're not about to just lie to us.
It's not because I think that, but I think for me, it's like you have to. From what I've seen with Boots lately, if he doesn't respect your punching power, he walking straight through it. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna let you hit him. He's gonna let.
Have we seen Boots go down yet?
No, that's why I said, to my recollection, he's never been knocked down.
Okay. Just making sure I wasn't tripping. I thought I might have blinked in one of them fights. I mean, it ain't like he's fighting top tier opponents. His biggest fight was a Montestanione. And like I said, a Montestanione at best is a B-level fighter. At best, a Montestanione. And then the best fight after that was Ramon Villa. Those are 2 B-ranked fighters. The rest of Boots' resume is C and D. Custio Clayton was a fucking C. I'm sorry, Miss Jouette, but he was from Canada. And I don't know really nobody from Canada that's whooping nobody's ass. I'm sorry.
Oh,
shout out to
Billy.
Huh?
Christian and Billy, he reps Canada.
You talking about the same Christian and Billy that David Morrell tried to fight and he ducked it?
Oh, stop it. Look at what they just did, him and
no.
What's his name?
With Lester Martinez.
That was a great fight.
But look at the experience of Lester Martinez and David Morrell.
Oh, Lord.
He ducked David Benavidez. He ducked David Morrell. If he was what he say, he would have went and got that motherfucking work.
Okay.
Juice Lee said he's taking David I've been sneezing over Ramon Villa. Juice Lee, honestly, I would do that, but Ramon Villa took the same ass whooping that David Avenesian took, but David took it twice. I knew Miss Jouette was about to come out the cut with it.
Oh my God. Salute.
Okay, Miss Jouette, who is the best Canadian boxer that you know?
Oh Lord. Miss Jouette.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, Miss Jouette, you cool because you're a female, but have y'all noticed if you look at the world map, Canada is pink?
Oh Lord. Anyways,
but Key, Canada is a pink color. They about breast cancer awareness and friendship.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, Upper.
No, Juice. You forgot Juice. Yes, David Avenesian got a win over Sugar Shane, but Sugar Shane was over 40 years old. That's like saying Hector Camacho beat a prime Sugar Ray Leonard. We know that shit would never happen. Juice Lee, David Avenesian got Sugar Shane that needed some money because his wife took his belts and left. Oh, that's the Sugar Shane that they got. I know, Miss Jouette, that is a good thing. I'm not just saying everybody in Canada soft. I'm just saying I would hate to be in a country that is represented by pink. But you got some niggas that say it's salmon. Matter of fact, it's salmon. I'm gonna say salmon.
All pink. All the maps are not pink up there.
Well, I'm gonna say salmon, Key.
Anyway, so speaking of Derek Chisora, Upper, has called out some fighters for his December 13th bout.
I don't want to hear shit from Derek Chisora because he had a chance to step. He had a chance to step in for Frank Sanchez and denied it. So, nigga, don't call out a bitch ass nigga, dog. Well, you remember they tried to get Derek Chisora to step in. He didn't step in, did he?
No.
So don't start calling motherfuckers out now. That's that part-time thug and shit I be talking about, Key. Part-time thugs.
Well, he wants either Wilder, Dillian White, or Big Baby Miller.
Damn, you got a 50-year-old man calling out Deontay Wilder. God damn.
Oh wow, what is that?
God damn. I've been trying to tell Keith.
What is that?
If that don't tell you, Keith,
because he's one
name
of
the three people he just named again.
Wilder, White, and Big Baby Miller.
Now, two of them niggas got knocked the fuck out their last bouts, right?
Whatever.
You got Wilder that like to spin around in the top. You got Dylan White who likes to headbutt uppercuts. And then you got Big Baby with the big titties.
Whatever. Well, then after that came out, Big Bang Jane called out Derek Chisora.
And what did Chisora say?
I have not seen anything that Derek, him.
Exactly.
Oh, come on.
So by law, he need to accept the Zane challenge, right? Because Big Bang Zane is a bigger name than Wilder, Gerald Miller.
Oh my God.
And Dillian White. So Big Bang Zane ain't bigger than them?
I mean, but at the end
the
of the
biggest,
day,
the largest.
All four good opponents. Come on, hey Richard, hey Shelton. Those are all good opponents.
Yeah, we watching the PGA Golf Tour, yes.
Oh wow. You are just
okay, Key. Next, my brother Oliver McCall about to call out Deontay Wilder.
You don't like boxing.
How I don't like boxing?
Because
Oliver McCall, shout out to Sheldon Morning, but Oliver McCall is gonna call him out next. Man, Lennox Lewis might start his comeback on Deontay Wilder.
Oh my God.
And Key, just think about it though, Key. Look at this shit. Look who he's calling out.
What's wrong? Okay, we already know how you feel about Dillian White. But Big Baby Miller.
How do I feel about Dillian White, Keith?
You think he absolutely sucks?
I would like to. I could watch a public execution.
No. Oh my God.
I would like to see him get.
Jarrell Miller is.
I would like to see him surgically destroyed in that ring. I would love to see him versus
Jarrell Miller.
Yeah, that would have been an execution.
Jarrell Miller is ranked number 6 though in the WBA, and Dillian White is be quiet, Upper. Where is Dillian? Well, shut up, Upper. Where is? Hold on. Wait.
You know what's funny though, Key?
Be quiet. You better not. Wait. He got to be listed. Dillian White got to be listed, right?
He's not listed. He's listed. He's in the want ads in the newspaper.
He's got to be. What happened to Dillian White name?
He been whitewashed.
Oh,
hey, Key, do you know what belts? Do you know Ajit Caballero's last 4 fights? Listen to this, right? He fought a nigga named Agron Smacky, who was 19-1. They fought for the European heavyweight, right? Ajit won that. Then he fought Makhmadov, who was 18-0. They was fighting for the European heavyweight and the North American Boxing Federation heavyweight. He won. Then he fought 24-0 Frank Sanchez for the WBC Continental America and the WBO NBO heavyweight. Now he's fighting for the WBC intern against. Then he beat Zhang Zhilai for who was 27-1 because Philip Herkovich did not beat Zhang. Zhang only has 1 loss on his resume for me. Well, he got 2 now, but he stopped Zhang. This man went against the gauntlet. He won the WBC intern, the WBC Continental America, the NBA, NBO, the North American, and the European Boxing Championship. This man done won a belt in his last 4 fights, Keith. Sheldon, you got one more thing that Wilder need to stay out of, my brother.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He need to stay out the boxes of his brother's women. He done had sex with all his brother's exes. He even bought his brother's exes BMWs. Then he smashed his brother white while his brother was training.
Well, okay. Big Baby Miller, right? Now, Big Baby Miller hasn't had a fight since 2024, last year, when he got a draw with Andy Ruiz.
When he was talking about eating glizzies.
So where do we...
That's a big sloppy New York ass nigga, dog.
But where do we put Big Baby Miller? Because
none of the three people that he called out are ranked and shouldn't be ranked.
Well,
Big Baby shouldn't be ranked.
Miller, he is. Big Baby Miller is number 6 in the WBA.
That's probably the only sanctioned body he's ranked in. Drug cheating ass.
Oh my God.
That nigga ain't got a knockout since we found out he was cheating, Key. He ain't got a knockout since the cheating allegation, Key. So we not gonna do that. That big sloppy ass New York nigga. Tell you, boy, if they can't beat, they gotta cheat.
Thank you, Upper. Well,
this nigga 600 pounds throwing 1,000 punches. Bitch, please. Where?
Upper.
I know you lying.
Upper. He's working his way back to redemption. Okay.
Man, okay, Key? Let me ask you. I'm glad you said that, best friend.
Oh,
you know, I like when we get these little segues, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your man cheated on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna let him work himself back into redemption?
Oh my God.
I'm actually no. That's a question.
How is that a comparison? How?
No, just answer the question. I'll tell you.
Oh my God. Yes.
If your man cheats on you, are you gonna let him redeem himself?
No, I'm not.
All right. So did Big Baby Miller cheat us fans in the boxing world and potentially his opponents? Now let me ask you one question besides that. Now you caught your man cheating. You said you're not gonna let him redeem himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind if you caught your man cheating?
Do you who with who and protection? Let me see.
How many times? Like, do you start thinking? How many times has he done this?
Yeah,
this is just the time I caught him, right?
Yes.
So, if your man was cheating on you and he never got caught cheating, you think he would have stopped?
No.
So, is it really redeeming yourself, or is it you paying the consequences because you got caught? See, to redeem oneself is mean they want to actively change for the better.
See.
Not because you got punished and you'll get punished if you get caught again. So when people talk about they need to redeem themselves, it's no such thing as redeeming in my eyes. No.
Oh.
Not like that. Not like that, because you've done what you did and you only complying because you got punished for it. Period.
Oh, Lord. I don't think so.
Did I like you?
I think he can redeem himself in boxing, Upper.
So why would you not give a man a chance if he cheats on you?
A relationship versus an occupation. That's two totally different sections.
Okay, so if they catch you stealing at Walmart and you work at the register, you think they're gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself?
No, you're going to jail.
Exactly. So if you get caught cheating if you get caught cheating a customer in any type of business, are they gonna let you redeem yourself?
No, you get terminated.
Okay, I'm a customer of boxing. I pay for this shit.
Lord Jesus.
And I got cheated.
Upper, you don't even like Big Baby Miller, so of course you
because he cheated.
So if
I used to rock with Big Baby.
So if Spence got popped, what would you say?
The same fucking thing, Key. I would be like Alvin Mack off The Program. Have you ever seen that movie, The Program?
No.
Well, look, the white guy got caught using steroids. The black guy, he was natural. And when the white guy got caught steroids, guess what Alvin Mack told him? He said, Joe, because the quarterback got sent to the rehab. So he said, man, Joe's gone for 4 weeks and you out for 3. Defense gonna have to pitch shutouts. He said the defense is gonna have to pitch shutouts. And guess what the white man said to Alvin? He said, well, Alvin, not all of us have your natural talents. Some of us got to do it how we got to do to play. It's whatever we got to do to play. And you know what the coldest line I heard, Key, that Alvin said to that nigga?
What?
You ain't playing that much now, are you? God damn, he killed that nigga. He said, you do what you got to do to play, but you got caught, so you're not playing now, are you, nigga? That's what he told him. You're not playing now. So exactly. I'm just saying, if a girl cheat on me, she don't get a chance to redeem. I don't care if we've been together 20 years. You let another penis defile you, we're done. I'm not letting you redeem. I don't even want to hear it. You ain't even got to explain shit to me. I'm cool. Just don't do that shit in my house, because then I'm gonna ask you and him, because you in my domicile. But if you get caught, if you go to a hotel and do what you do, it's cool. We through. But never let a motherfucker know where I stay or where I rest my head at, where he can come back and this man's got a familiar with my layout of my house and shit. Nah. Because now I'm thinking you in on it.
Lord have mercy. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Upper. Thank you so much.
That's why I'm so hard on Tarver. He fucked up my nigga Roy Jones' career. He beat Roy Jones on that shit. Roy ain't been the same after that knockout. After that knockout, he broke Roy's jaw. Roy's jaw was broke, not in the literal, but in the figurative sense. Because once a fighter started getting knocked out, Key, they started getting chinny. So he broke Roy's chin. Because after that, Roy just kept going, bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm like, damn, 4 in a row. The fuck, Roy? So yeah, when you cheat, you cheat.
Thank you.
I don't give a fuck how great you become after that. You still cheated, bitch, nigga.
Thank you, Upper.
Well,
I'm
glad I can share that with you.
Well, speaking of great, no matter how great, Ricky Hatton today was laid to rest. He was surrounded. He was surrounded by family and friends. Wonderful. It looked wonderful as far as the videos.
I seen it too, Key. It was a couple people that was high as hell in the crowd. I seen it. I said, these niggas showing up.
Some of them notable people.
Do I have to pull it up?
Was Tyson
pull them up and point them out?
No. Connor Ben, the Ben family was there, and also Amir Khan.
Did you see Connor Ben eating them scrambled eggs on the side?
Upper echelon. So rest in peace to Ricky Hatton. And our thoughts and prayers here over at the channel are with you all during this time. Up next, last up
you
on
know
the
what? See, if it was me, I'd look at Ricky Hatton Jr. You know what I'd tell him, Keith?
What?
This is all your fault.
Now, shout out to Floyd Mayweather.
Do you know why? Do you know why, Keith?
Why?
Because his son couldn't live up to the Hatton name, getting his ass whooped and quitting. So his dad, who had been sitting around getting high for the last few years, had to come off retirement and have to go bring the family name back.
We don't even know if it was a drug overdose, upper echelon.
Elvis wasn't either then.
Oh my
and Brittany Murphy wasn't either. And that girl that sing then you got the other girl that sing that song, They Try to Make Me Go to Rehab. I said no.
Amy Winehouse. I have her album.
Yeah, this girl made a song and told us that she needed to go to rehab. Motherfuckers don't listen.
Okay, you know what? Thank you, Upper. Now, speaking of Floyd Mayweather, Upper posted his daughter Yaya posted a video of her son Floyd Mayweather has officially started training his grandson KJ. If you guys don't know, that is
NBA young boy.
NBA young boy's son.
You know Floyd got another daughter, Keith?
I did not know that. No.
Well, I seen the thing they showed that Floyd had 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. His other daughter,
I said, I hope everybody cool.
Yeah, I think 3 of them by one mama.
Well, shout out to them. I'm hoping to see some good things from KJ, Floyd Mayweather's grandson. Speaking of good things, Eddie Hearn Upper, he said that Boots Ennis is the natural successor to Bud Crawford. He has the same kind of ability as Bud, and I truly believe Boots Ennis will be one of the all-time greats. A lot of people are calling cap. They're saying, wait a minute, by this time, Bud was already a multiple division champ. He was already undisputed at the same ages as Boots Ennis. So let's pump our brakes. Some people feel as though Bud is a way better
boxer. Boots like 28.
Yes.
Bud didn't start. Bud got to it. His undisputed is past the age of 34. So they need to shut the fuck up.
Is he? Did it? Wait a minute. How old is Boots? Yeah, he's 28 years old.
Yeah, Bud wasn't making a name. Bud got undisputed in the weakest fucking division at 140 and ran. He didn't get undisputed till Spence tired out, and he got that shit in 2023. And now he just got it again in 2025. Ain't Bud like 38?
36.
Okay, so he was over the age of 30. Boots ain't even hit 30 yet. But Boots needs to stop fighting these bullshit motherfuckers though. But one thing I can say, shout out to Eddie Hearns. I can tell that Eddie is putting a lot of money behind Boots. You know why?
Why?
Because Eddie cussed the motherfuckers out. Did you hear Eddie the other day?
What happened? What did he say?
He said, if y'all dumbass people think Virgil Ortiz can beat Jerron Ennis, y'all don't know shit about boxing. Shout out to my nigga D1. Y'all go check out D1 page because I seen it on his shit. He even said that talking about y'all talking about Virgil, Fundora, Baccarum. If y'all think any of those 3 can beat Boots, y'all out y'all rabbit ass mind. And I wanted to say, well, Eddie, why you didn't let me get the title fight with Baccarum? But exactly, Zulu. I still want to see the fight though. I want to see him. If you can beat them people, can I see you beat them people? You feel me, Keith? Like, I'm from the Show Me State of Missouri. Show me. Because a nigga couldn't tell me that Terrence was going to beat Earl. I wasn't hearing it. Not that Earl that sat there and pieced up Lamont Peterson. That Earl Spence wasn't losing. Not the Earl Spence that gave Floyd Mayweather a black eye. Well, I can't say that because I heard Devin Haney beat Floyd into retirement. So, you remember that, Keith?
Right.
That nigga tickled Floyd to death, dog. That's what it was. How the fuck can a nigga that can't even stop a person with a rabbit punch or a kidney punch, how did he beat Floyd into retirement?
Oh, Lord, Upper.
I watched him hit Ryan Garcia with 8 illegal punches, and Ryan just sat there like, are you in yet, nigga? Like that type shit. Lord. It was like throwing a hot dog down a long-ass hallway. Shit didn't make no difference.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you so much. And speaking of a hallway, to our people here that work in the federal government, last up on the housekeeping before we get to the main topic.
Oh, one more thing. I hope y'all okay, Key. I seen the National Guards in Chicago right now.
They everywhere, Upper. That's why so much traffic.
I meant to call you last night, but the National Guard is in Chicago. Y'all had this, huh?
There's no point. There's no point in them even being here.
I know y'all had the black mayor or somebody up there talking about y'all fighting against the National Guard occupying Chicago or some shit.
Well, They're trying to
What?
make it more. Both sides are trying to make it more than what it should be.
I just hope y'all don't get put under martial law. That's all I'm saying.
It wouldn't be just
And for all y'all in them big ass cities, I hope y'all don't get put under martial law. I'm just letting you know.
Well, speaking of to the federal workers that we have here, I know we have a couple of people that are in the military working for the federal government. Some of you guys have been laid off. They have started their layoff. There is a oversight committee, and they're saying if you were illegally fired today and have information of wrongdoing or abuse of power by this administration or whistleblower tip line is open. They want to hear from you all. There is also a line to file a lawsuit for being illegally terminated. So for all our people out there that have
why are they terminated illegally?
Because they're you didn't read Project 2025. They're trying to get rid of the federal government in its entirety. So
I thought they were just trying to get rid of that DIY shit.
No,
the shit where a bunch of trans people just sit there not doing shit.
Oh my God, that's not true. But they're just trying to. They are trying to. They are terminating everybody at the federal government right now.
Oh yeah, this is about to be some dictator type shit. All right. Here we go.
So those are from my people out there that work for the feds. Now let's get into the house of,
Hey, but if you get fired though, can't they file for unemployment?
Yes, but there's also a lawsuit line. That's what I was just reading. There's also a lawsuit line in which you can
I would get in the lawsuit line and the unemployment line.
Absolutely, but what the administration is trying to do is not pay them back. They don't want to pay them for it. So that's where the lawsuit comes in at.
Shout out to my brother Oakland LDTV in the building. They would hate to fire a nigga like me. I'm taking computers and every damn thing.
Upper echelon.
I'm downloading motherfucker. What's the little things that you put into the computer and they get all the information and people can pocket them things. They about the size of half of a lighter. It ain't called a zip drive. What the fuck are them shits called?
You mean a USB?
It goes into the USB port.
Oh,
little small black thing.
I have no idea.
It's like a disc. Like, back in the day we had discs and CDs that we could put in the computer.
Yeah.
It's like something like that, but it's got a silver piece up front, a flash drive. Yeah. Thank you, Alan Sostain.
Shout out to Alan. Big Bob said he worked for the feds. I'm hoping everything is okay for you, Big Bob. Hey, Opulent. Hey, Zulu.
Get lost in the script. Salute, King.
Their unemployment is hey, how you doing? Well, it depends. Some people, how much it might last, could be 4 months, could be 6 months. I'm not sure.
Guess what I just found out, Key?
No, you're not, Big Bob. Well, yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm not gonna go there. What's up?
Guess what I found out as well, Key?
What's up?
Do you know in Canada, if you have like 2 or 3 kids, the government pays you $3,000. You ain't got to work.
Oh, I did not know that. Shout out to Canada. Hey, Rod.
Like they take care of single mothers. And I found out that they actually can file taxes at the end of the year about the money that they receive from the government.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shout out to Canada.
Shout out to the Queen, Miss Joette, for explaining that to me. I was like, well, damn. You getting $3,000 a fucking month. Why even go to work?
Because you still got to pay. You still got to live.
Well, you getting food? No, they getting food stamps and $3,000 a month.
Nah, I still would have to work. That doesn't include things that.
That's why there's so many Canadian content creators now.
Oh Lord.
That's what the fuck is going on.
Thank you, Upper. Now let's. Nothing.
Look, they getting paid to be on the internet 2 times. Let me find out frequent really in Canada.
Upper. And then last up, I forgot to say this. Real quick off of Boxing Talk, Paul Pierce is in trouble. I don't know what's going on with my boy.
Again?
Yes, Upper and chat.
Remember, he just snitched on some people the other day when he got arrested. They said
no. Well, this time he got pulled over. Well, excuse me, he didn't get pulled over. The police found him asleep in his car, drunk at the wheel.
Please tell me that motherfucker did not have the keys in the ignition.
I'm not sure. That I'm not sure of, but he was in the middle of traffic on the 101.
Oh shit.
In San Fernando Valley. So my thoughts, please, Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce was on that fentanyl, boy. I'm telling you.
No, he's
that shit
not.
That shit make him nod out anywhere, boy. That fit make him nod out. Or he was on that lean one.
Or
he was on that proactive. He was on that activist. He was on that actor. I wonder why they call that shit active when motherfuckers get real slow on it. Ain't shit active about that shit.
Well, I'm just praying that Paul Pierce is okay. I really am.
Man,
I'm really praying.
You know something? I don't give a fuck about Paul Pierce. You know why? Because this motherfucker is rich and he doing stupid shit. So when you do stupid shit, you get stupid prizes. If it was me, I didn't hear nobody saying poor upper when I called a DWI and I was at the liquor house sleeping in my car, but I had the key turned backwards so I can listen to music while I was sitting there trying to get my head together and I passed out. Motherfuckers tapping on my window. And I said, the car's off. They said, well, the key's in the ignition. I got my second DWI behind that bullshit. I had to go 2.5 years blowing in the damn thing. And if I drank anything, it wouldn't let me start the car. And I almost got in trouble because I had my son blowing it one time, like, just get the shit started. But that shit have cut off after 30 minutes. Like every 30 minutes, you got to keep doing it. He wasn't with me. And then having random people blow on that shit, it make me not want to blow on that shit. Not like I can ever blow because I always got alcohol. Well, I used to always have alcohol in my system, but
Lord have mercy. Well, my thoughts and prayers are with Paul Pierce. Okay, I'm hoping that anybody that's dealing or battling with a substance abuse or alcoholism, please get you guys some help. Paul said he was in traffic at a standstill and he just fell asleep. You can't use that in front of the judge.
I bet they did a toxicology report on that nigga.
You can't use that in front of the judge, Paul. So say something else, friend. You gonna say something else?
Oh, speaking of saying stuff in front of the judge, Key, did you see the one where the dude was in front of the judge on the video call, and the dude was in front of the judge and he was out on bail for driving without a license, and he was sitting there driving while he was on the thing, and the judge was like, "What is he in front of me for?" And they said driving without a license. And he's sitting there with a seatbelt across him, and he got the steering wheel right there. I'm like, oh, are you fucking serious?
Yes, I remember seeing something like that 2 years ago.
Yes.
I remember seeing that. But I'm just, with Paul, like, don't say that you weren't sleeping, that you were resting your eyes. You know what I'm saying? He got picture on his Instagram. He got proof. Nah, Desmond. We gonna have to. I don't know how he gonna get out of this one, but I'm praying for him. I don't know how one of my favorite.
You know how he get out of this shit, Keith? He got money.
How much are you gonna continue to pay these people off? That's the question. Like, good God,
it's tax write-offs.
Well,
I found out that my lawyer fees when I caught my time, I could write that shit off, but it wouldn't be no point because I had got that $750,000 fine and I had like $500,000 restitution, so it really didn't matter to write off taxes. That's why I don't even file taxes no more.
Oh, Lord. Well, let's get to meat and potatoes. Speaking of taxes, Upper Beterbiev is taxed. It is done. Beterbiev. I brought it up yesterday about Beterbiev fighting Nicholson on the David Benavidez card, and that fight is officially off. Lord Jesus.
I knew it, because that ain't even a name for Beterbiev. Beterbiev ain't got but 3 fights left. You think he about to waste it on a skid mark? No.
Nicholson posted that just got the word that my fight with Arthur Beterbiev was canceled. Be the will of God. I'll have info on another fight soon. Okay, now
look, he happy. He prayed to God behind that shit. He like, thank you, Lord. You delivered me in my time of injustice, in my time of darkness. Thank you, Lord. And I can say he done.
But guess who slid in Now, there are a couple fighters that have said that they will fight Damon Nicholson, but nobody's coming up saying that they will fight Beterbiev. What's going on? Is Beterbiev injured? Do I need to update it? Because there are whispers that maybe Beterbiev or that he's just checked out. A lot of people are saying that Beterbiev was upset that he waited so long on the Bivol rematch for the undisputed third trilogy, and Bivol and Turkey Num pretty much toyed around with him and was not serious from day one. So
that's why he need to go ahead and get him a big ass David Benavidez check off PBC and go ahead and retire.
Okay, Zulu. I heard Arthur say he will wait for Bivol or Benavidez.
That's what I say. He's supposed to be fighting. Him and Benavidez supposed to be next.
Him and Benavidez. Bivol said he's moving on from. Beterbiev said he's moving on from Bivol, but that he is pissed. He is pissed about the fact that Turkey Num played around. That was his big money fight right there. But now we got Benavidez waiting in the wing up. So what do you do?
Which is a bigger fight. I remember Arthur just said the other day that he would love to fight Benavidez. And Benavidez said he would love to fight Beterbiev. That's a big money fight, especially if they do it on PBC. Like, could you imagine David Benavidez and Beterbiev on a PBC pay-per-view? He just did numbers with David Morrell. He's about to lose a few numbers with this Saudi shit, but hopefully, if he beats the Shinola out of Anthony Yard, he can gain some English fans, because over there, when Earl Spence beat the Shinola out of Kell Brook and made him bow down to one knee and become the man down symbol, he got a lot of UK fans behind that shit. So maybe David Benavidez is trying to make himself internationally known on the microphone.
Well, okay.
And shout out to my brother Animalistic Savant in the Cash App on the Shabbat with the $2 holler.
Well, one thing about it, speaking of Benavidez upper,
DZ, baby, you way behind.
Speaking of Benavidez up, his coach Memo is it Herrera?
Memo, you talk about Memo?
Yeah, Memo. He will not be due to personal health issues. I don't think he's going to be in the corner with David Benavidez come November. Does he need Memo in the corner with him?
I thought his dad was his trainer, honestly.
Well, maybe he's his strength and conditioning coach.
I was about to say his dad is his trainer, and his dad was El Rayo's trainer. And you know what's funny? El Rayo did all that bullshit behind Benavidez, talking about they fucked him over off his tank fight, and then he got whooped by Gary.
Nice, nah. But no, like seriously, do you think that he will need Benavidez and need Memo for the Anthony Yard fight?
Fuck no. Man, David Benavidez don't even need strength and conditioning for Anthony Yard. And he's about to get the shit beat out of him, Keith.
Okay. Shelton said the same thing. No, David knows what to do. Okay. All right, y'all got it.
Yo, what up? That's me. Salute. Keith, give me 1 second.
Okay. Hey, that's me. Well, shout out to them though. Shout out to David Benavidez. Can't wait to see the November bout between him and Anthony Yard. But now with Beterbiev not going to be in that fight card, we got to find another opponent. So do we get rid of Nicholson and put in somebody else, or do we just make it that's a tough one, because so far, let me pull it up. Let me see, Benavidez. Because so far what we have with that card is so Beterbiev and Nicholson, Dion Nicholson is out. So we have Abdullah Mason, Sam Noakes, Bam Rodriguez versus Fernando Martinez, Brian Norman Jr., and Devin Haney. So we only have 4 fights for that card. Do we ask somebody else or do we just let it be? We don't know yet, DZ. There's a couple of rumors I'm hearing. There's one about Beterbiev saying F Turkey Num pretty much because of how they tried to play him with the whole Baval situation. It's a little bitter. I'm hearing could be an injury or him just not wanting to fight, or maybe could just be waiting for Benavidez. So there's a couple of things that's floating around about this whole Beterbiev situation. Yard has a chance between rounds 1 through 4. After that, a whooping. Oh, Shelton, I agree. Once Yard gas out is over. But you know what, though? I appreciate Anthony Yard, though, y'all. Now, wait, before y'all start calling me, you know that I'm saving these fighters. Before y'all say, but you know, be saying that, like, to be honest with y'all, one of my favorite fights within the past couple years was Beterbiev versus Anthony Yard. That was an excellent fight for me before what happened. You feel me? Like, Anthony Yard ain't no HOE now, you know? So I think Anthony Yard and Benavidez is gonna be a good fight. But do we leave that? Like, do we just completely erect? Because who was gonna miss Beterbiev versus Nicholson? Let's be honest. Like, let's just keep it the 4 fight. So
that shit. Nah, you know Nichols upset because his shit about to get dropped down to the preliminary.
possibly. So so it'll be this
Nichols just tweeted, Key.
Upper. Don't you start.
Okay.
What
You
was
would
you
pull
about
it
to
up?
say? Upper, you better not be petty.
Well, he's about to have a rematch with Boo Boo Andrade at 175.
Lie.
He said he think he can win this time.
Upper, don't gas up. Don't do that. That's why I'll be liking you. See what I'm saying?
Key was about to go, woohoo!
Because Boo Boo can't bite a fight. He been calling out everybody. Don't nobody want to fight him. They all ducking. See that? They all ducking, Upper.
Key, you was about to go, woohoo!
I really
I ain't want to keep it going because I ain't want you to experience that type of heartache.
Oh, whatever. Nobody wants to fight Boo Boo. Everybody's scared of him. Everybody's scared of him. Whatever.
Actually, Olisly Iglesias said he would love to have Demetrius Andrade on his resume. And Boo Boo ain't said nothing back to him.
A lie.
No, I can show you that for real. Olisly Iglesias said he wants everybody in the division and ain't nobody except.
Well, I got Boo Boo if they was to fight.
I bet you won't put money on him.
Oh, whatever. Oh, whatever, Miss Joey. Y'all just some haters against my Boo Boo.
Hey, Miss Joey, I'm glad you saying that, right? That's the same thing. Y'all see Key saying the same thing Shakur Stevenson fans are saying. Tank ducked me, Devin ducked me. Everybody ducking Shakur.
Everybody ducking Boo Boo. Haters. Y'all some haters.
And shout out to the Queen Deezy. She said Mimo has a sketchy past and will no longer be part of Benavidez. Deezy, can I ask you something beautiful?
Ooh.
Eres los máximo. Mi tengo pregunta, por favor.
Oh my God. I don't even know what the hell what you just said. But
mi tengo pregunta. No, mi tengo pregunta means I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Pregunta is question. Mi tengo is I got a question.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. For someone who don't like Benavidez, you sure know what's going on with their camp, Deezy. Why is that?
Keep an eye on your enemies.
Now, she's secretly a David Benavidez fan. And Key, I'm bilingual. There's a difference.
Lord have mercy.
Bet the wire. No, Lira, in bilingual, there's a difference. No more locked doors.
Well, speaking of bilingual, PBC has canceled the Keith Thurman versus Fundora fight. Yesterday I told you guys that I heard that there was an injury. I assumed that it was Keith. I'm sorry, Keith Thurman. This is my apology. I thought it was Keith, but it was actually Fundora suffered a hand injury.
You lucky you know who ain't in here thinking that you disrespecting her, Keith Thurman.
I know. My girl Cassandra be cussing me out right now. But
I'll make sure I clip this part right here and send it to her.
Lord, so my apologies, Cassandra. My apologies, girl. It was not Keith. It was actually.
Oh my goodness. You know what I just realized? This
What?
is some real sexy shit going on right here.
Oh my God. What?
No. I just realized something. You thought this it's like Cam and Mace. I just can't let that slide right there. Now I can't never get you to apologize to me for shit. Even if you're wrong, I don't get an apology. And you just apologize to Cassandra. But I do remember you trying to Big Dog Willie up here asking for an apology. You snapped on him. You brought the key from West Side out on his ass.
Oh, lie.
Everybody heard you tell that nigga, I ain't apologizing for shit. If anything, you need to apologize to me for you being up here wasting my fucking time. Everybody heard it. And you need to be glad I ain't tell Upper to kick your ass off the podium. You said all that.
To him.
You say what?
I did not say all of that to him. Anyway.
You didn't? You really don't think you said all that to Big Dog Willie?
Okay, listen.
Big Dog Willie ain't been back since. He think you hate him.
No, I don't. I would never. He knows all love. Now look, I did not. Shelton Big Papa's lying. I did not. Now listen, that's a lie. No, I did not. They are lying. They are y'all such liars.
Oh yeah, Big Bob, she did call the fuck nigga too.
Oh my God. Anyway, so look.
I forgot she called him a fuck nigga. That's what I muted myself. I was like, oh my God.
Now y'all just added stuff. Okay, anyways.
On phone them, y'all. I put that on phone them.
That's a lie, Lee. Now listen. No, I did not, Phoenix. See, y'all be lying. Y'all just be lying.
Actually, Phoenix, she said it here, Phoenix, because Big Dog Willie, you was here, Phoenix, but she said it here because you was on the panel as well, Phoenix. It was me, you, Key, and Big Dog Willie popped up, and he was on that I told you so shit. And he kept trying to say that Key said something, and Key said, I didn't say that. And he said, well, anyway, you need to apologize. And Key was like, how many times do you want us to tell you that you right, Willie? Well, I'm on my tour all, and then that's when Key just got tired of him keep saying that shit.
No, I did not, Shelton. Do not believe them. Slogan, hush.
Oh, I got the video marked. I know exactly what video you did.
So the people see.
Oh, let me share this shit.
No, Upper, Keith Thurman, and Fundora's Reschedule. Now here's how.
So am I lying, Keith?
I didn't say all of that. You guys are adding in stuff.
So what did you say, Keith?
So Keith Thurman and Fundora, I'm not going there with
Shout out to No Evidence.
No, he didn't.
Oh, she did it. She did it on 2 Cent page too, big on Phoenix.
I didn't cuss out too. I wouldn't disrespect 2 Cent's panel like
no. That. He said you did it on 2 Cent panel too.
I did not. I did not. Hey, No Evidence.
I missed that one.
A lie. Now everybody wants to know what's going to happen with this card, the other fighters. So they are more than likely be moved to the Pitbull and Lamont Roach undercard.
I'm glad because I was wondering. I was like, bro, it's fucked up that they got to miss out on payday and shit.
Yes, and also will also be featured is Beck versus Laura for the 160.
What about Frank Martin? Is he going to get off the preliminary now?
No, he's of course not. He's only going to be pushed further down the line. So he's still going to be a prelim. You know what, Upper?
I didn't say nothing, Key. I didn't say nothing. What the fuck?
Thank you, Miss Joette. Shout out to Miss Joette. I did not.
Miss Joette was just talking about how she missed it and she wished she would have heard it.
Oh my God. Y'all say anything. No, I did not. No, we don't need to.
Well, you know, they the family, Key. Are we denying them?
No, Upper. No, because I didn't say all of that. It's nothing.
Well, I don't want to misquote you, Key.
It's going to be on the Lamont Roach and Pitbull Cruz undercard Shelton.
So I guess we ain't gonna get the proper quotes then.
You know what? No. Hey to the beautiful 22 cents.
I mean, you said no.
Channel.
I can accept no when a woman tells me no.
Anything. What did I say? What night is y'all talking about?
Key, you don't remember? You really don't remember, Key?
I did not. Okay, Upper, don't start with me. Foster versus Fulton could have been the main. I would have loved to see it, but it's not a Vegas card, DZ. They could have put that. They could have had that in, you know what I'm saying, the East Coast somewhere. That's not a Vegas card. So they're going to put it. So let's see what they're going to do with Keith. Now, Bakram Upper has just called out Keith Thurman. He said, since Fundora is done, you know what I'm saying, Fundora is injured. What's up, Keith? That's a good fight, but I don't know if Keith Thurman should get in that ring with Bakram Upper. I don't know about that, Upper, I don't know about that.
I mean, he's smaller than Fundora.
Upper, I don't know about that now. That's kind of scary.
Bakram needs a fight.
You're welcome, Shelton. Well, Upper, that's kind of.
I love that shit, Shelton.
I don't know.
And the winner faces Spence.
Upper, I don't know about that, y'all. Like, that's kind of.
That's Keith Thurman getting his just due. You know, sometimes you just got to give people they just due.
Shout out to Just Do. Come on now. Upper, I don't know.
Yeah, shout out to Just Do. I wouldn't see. Man, I wouldn't even think about it.
I don't even think. Come on, that's kind of. Come on, that's.
Ain't it supposed to be? Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Don't you want to see the best versus the best?
But do you know how long you would need to prepare for something like that?
Well, when they talking about making it in 2 weeks?
Yes, as a replacement for Fundora.
That will be Keith Thurman's best bet. Bakram doesn't have a fight lined up, so he hasn't been in training camp.
Well, come on now, up like October 25th for a Bakram. So your big comeback fight on the main stage getting knocked out.
So Bakram. But look, Bakram ain't got 9 weeks to train for Keith Thurman. We talk about one time, right? Exactly, Shelton. No tune-up Spence. But look, Keith Thurman done had a warm-up. Bakram ain't had a fight since Tim Tszyu. So if Keith Thurman ever has a chance, okay. So if Keith Thurman was gonna fight Fundora, right? Just say Keith Thurman was to actually beat Fundora. So was he not going to unify with Bakram? He could take a piece off the board early, right?
So you're saying that it'll be in his best defense to fight, get him out the way, hurry up.
Bakram is the boogeyman at 154. If Keith Thurman ever has a chance against Bakram, it will be now, while that nigga doesn't have a full training camp. The fight is in almost 2 weeks. That means that nigga got 14. This shit is almost like Padley going to work on Monday and fighting Shakur on Saturday. Bakram ain't gonna get his strength and conditioning. Like, motherfuckers spar and do all that shit right there, but fighters only really go into that strength and conditioning when they know they got a fight lined up. And shout out to Phoenix Assassin with the $5 super chat. He say, give Shakur his just due for not talking about sparring. You know, over here we give everybody their just due. Where did you go?
I'm sorry. I got kicked off. I'm sorry. But no, I don't know.
Yeah, I know Shelton. And yes, Bakram, he stays ready so he doesn't have to get ready. But anybody that knows when you're in that gym boxing, Shelton, you're not about to go through a strength and training regimen unless you have a fight lined up. Yes, you out there sparring. Yes, you're conditioned. Yes, you can be conditioned and do sparring and all that shit right there. But you don't really get down into that strength and conditioning until you have a fight lined up, because strength and conditioning actually wears and tears your body, because you have to cut the fat, build the muscle, and and it's not your walk around weight. This will be Keith Thurman's best and only chance. And if he doesn't take that, if he ever meet Bachram, he getting smoked.
Oh, come on, Upper.
I'm just saying. Should I lie? You want me to lie?
Upper, but we can't say that though, best friend.
I can. He will smoke Keith Thurman like he's a lighter version or a redder version of Tim Zoo. Hey, Shelton, it's not even 3 weeks. It's like 2 weeks and 3 days. 2 days, I think. But Shelton, Bachram is calling out Keith. So it ain't no fault to Keith. Shit. And Keith already training for Fundora. Fundora is similar to Bachram with the reach. This should make it even easier, because now he ain't got to fight from across the other corner. He can get in closer. Exactly, friends. Keep out of time, Thurman.
I think you guys are being. I think you guys are being unfair. I think y'all are being unfair to Keith.
How are we being unfair?
Because, like, what if you guys? He's been training for what, 2 months to get ready for a Bachram, and then now y'all just want to throw him out there with somebody he hasn't been training for? Come on, up.
Okay, well, who has Bachram been training for, Keith?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Well, no. At first, he thought he was going to fight Lubin, and then Josh Kelly. So he could have been getting ready for both of those.
So does Thurman fight like Lubin or Josh Kelly? So wouldn't they both be at a disadvantage? So how are we doing Keith a disservice? At least Keith has been.
We're talking about Keith. He ain't even consistent like that, best friend. And every time with this Fundora fight, it's always some crazy. It's the second time they've tried to make this fight between them two. At this point, I'm over it. Like, if y'all gonna fight, goddamn. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the second time some have came up with this fight. Huh?
Oh no, that's my brother's son. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you sit there and we sitting there acting like Keith would have the bigger advantage.
But he's not even as consistent, though.
Didn't he just spark out that
younger? Come on, who was old boy? You know that was nobody.
Oh, now it's nobody. But you just hyping him up.
We both said it was a that he was gonna beat what's his name up.
Okay, but what's the difference? Fundora's a champion too, Keith. Don't you want to see the champions fight each other?
Keith Thurman ain't no champion, best friend.
Okay, but he wasn't a champion when he was about to fight Fundora either, was he?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So what are you trying to say?
So you want Keith Thurman, somebody that's not as consistent, somebody who hasn't been a name in boxing in a few years, to get out there and fight Bachram, somebody who came by a fight and who is a clear threat in a 154. So you want him to jump off the porch and as soon as he land, get knocked out. That's what you want.
So let's play devil's advocate. So you want Keith Thurman that's not being consistent to jump off the porch and get in there with a 6'7" fighter who has steadily improved and has been knocked out over 70% of his opponents, who has a 6-inch longer reach than Bachram, and he rehydrates to 200. So he can jump off the porch for Fundora, but not Bachram?
Yes, because he was already revisiting that fight. That fight was originally made. Obviously, it's something that Thurman see that he can do to Fundora that others can't. Now, the real question is, why is nobody calling out Bachram? Why is nobody calling out Bachram right now?
So do you think Keith is going to answer what Bachram said?
No, he's not, and I don't blame him. He's trying to revigorate. He's trying to revigorate his career. You don't jump off the porch and get knocked flat out.
So what are you saying, Fundora's? So you think Fundora's ass or something?
No, I don't. Actually, I would love to see Bakram versus Fundora, but I think that there's a different threat. With Fundora, you got to worry about his long reach. With Bakram, you got to worry about everything.
Actually, I think Fundora is more of a threat. I think
What?
Fun,
Oh,
I
come
think
on,
Bakram,
UP.
will beat Fundora, but I think Fundora is more of a threat to Thurman than Bakram is. First off, Fundora,
How?
because Fundora is a vicious inside fighter, right? Because he couldn't see. Now he can see. So now he can attack Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman has to fight his way all the way inside, Keith. So as Keith Thurman's not even in range to throw a punch, he's getting jabbed. Pow. He's getting straights. Pow. So now he has to figure out a way to get inside. And after he done fought his way all the way inside, guess what surprise is waiting on him, Keith? A motherfucker that can fight just as good as you on the inside, tear your ass up. So now you got to get the fuck back. And guess what happened when Keith Thurman's trying to go back? He's getting tagged on the way back. And you know it's hard to find your distance when you got somebody that fucking long. You're going to be sitting up there like you ready to jump in for double dutch. You know how motherfuckers be sitting there like, huh. You know, they be rocking back and forth. That's what Keith going to be.
So you just have no hope for my boy.
I think the only champion that Keith Thurman can beat right now is the WBA champion and the WBO champion.
So, Baru, Abasa Baru.
Man, Thurman will spark that nigga the fuck out.
I think so too.
And I think he could beat the WBO champion.
I don't know. I just like I want Keith to revigorate his
The
career.
WBO champion.
I want Keith to revigorate his career.
Who's the WBO champion at 154, Keith?
Um. Oh, you know what? I'm ignoring that. I'm definitely ignoring because you just such a hater. Xander Zayas is coming for all the smoke. Okay.
So you think?
All
Well,
the
he ain't
smoke.
came from the boxing smoke yet. Why not
Because
unify?
he got things to do, and you know what, Bob? You know Bob ain't giving up that belt with the WBO right now. Come on, we not doing that. You know how Bob and them is over there top rank. They might not have a company,
So
but
he's
they
gonna be
still got
cherry picking there,
pull.
right? So he's gonna be cherry picking bullshit
Not
fighters there,
yet.
right?
I mean, just for a little bit because until they make their money off of it, you know how this go.
So
You
he
know
about to
how
do a
this
Brian
go.
Norman, right? He about to do him like he did Brian Norman and how he did Shakur for most of his years, right?
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Well, I'm
Now it's
glad you
time for
admit that
Brian to
Xander
get his
Zayas is
weight
about to
up.
be ducking. Well, I'm glad you admit that Xander Zayas is about to be taking a bunch of bullshit fights.
That don't mean that he sucked though. That just mean that it's the business of boxing. Y'all know how Bob Arum get down. Y'all know Bob don't want to give up them belts to nobody. Come on now, this is scientific. He gonna throw him up in there. He gonna have a nice Puerto Rican fight for him in Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Bring the Bodiquas out, and boom. Next thing you know, we ain't gonna see Xander until next year, possibly the spring. It's gonna be the same thing. Y'all know how? Come on, Bob been doing this for how long now? Come on, y'all. He doing it right now to Shoo Shoo. Moving Shoo Shoo slowly along. That's why I'm glad that Abdullah Mason finally jumped off the porch and said, "Nah, I'm finna, I'm ready." Upper. Do y'all agree with that? I hope so. I really do. But it took Abdullah Mason a while to, you know what I'm saying, to get up there, finally. And I think that he's gonna do the same thing. And when Abdullah get the belt, it's gonna be the same thing. Can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me? Shelton, DZ, y'all can hear me? Upper, I hope y'all can hear me. Baru will beat the brakes off of Keith. Hmm. That's a 50-50 fight for me. Okay, cool. That's a 50-50 fight. Abbas Baru versus Keith Thurman. Sort of 50-50. I think, again, what I saw with Keith's last performance, I need to see more of his footwork. I think that Keith has very underrated footwork. So I would like to see him. He just got to get his timing and everything. He was called Keith one time Thurman for a reason. before he gets in there, he would get demolished by Bakram right now. Like, get Keith like 2 more fights and then, you feel me? Because that's what he wants. Like, Keith wants to be back mentioned with the names, with the champions, with everybody. You understand? So, and y'all know how Bob get down. Bob is not going to um sell his team, his people out. Like, I don't know why y'all be tripping. Like, I don't know why y'all be shocked at Bob, yo. Y'all know how Bob get down. Like, Bob ain't for none. Xander Zayas, he gonna defend that belt a couple times before Bob put him up in there with some competition. But I like Xander Zayas though. I've always liked Xander. Hey Marquis. I don't know where Upper went.
I'm right here.
But shout out to the haters out
You
there
can't hear me?
again.
You can't
Yes,
hear
I
me when
can
I
hear
said,
you.
okay.
But shout out to the haters that are doubting Keith Thurman and Xander Zayas now. We love to see it.
You the one that just doubted Keith Thurman talking about if he getting there with Bachram. You don't,
He
come
needs
on,
to
man.
reinvigorate his career, Upper. He's trying to be a champion, best
Okay,
friend.
and that's a belt fight.
Not with Bakram. Anybody else but Bakram. I'm not
But
listening. Maybe it's because I still have PTSD for what happened to Zoo. Cause that was, oh my God. Oh my God. But I kind of see why. No disrespect to Dondrick them and my boys. Y'all know I'm a huge Charlo fan. But I see why Charlo them, you know what I'm saying?
Charlo
Jamel.
wasn't stupid. Charlo sparred with
Charlo.
that man. Do you know that was Charlo's sparring partner for the Castano fight?
Oh Lord. Okay.
He done fucked around and let Charlo see what's what. Charlo said, you know what? Nah, we not about to do that.
And he from Russia. What are they feeding them boys in Russia?
It's called steroids.
Oh, come on, up. Not Bakram on
Okay.
steroids. You know
You
what?
know, you asked what are they feeding the people in Russia?
Oh, come on, Shelton.
Exactly, Brian. Exactly.
What?
You don't like boxing, Key.
How don't I like boxing? What I do this time?
So you don't like the best fighting the best?
I love the best fighting the best.
So why would you not want to see Keith Thurman against his toughest challenge?
That's like me saying Spence get in there with Bakram. No, they have to reinvigorate their career, best friend.
Okay, I wouldn't mind Spence getting there with Bachram after he gets one fight in. Thurman got his one fight in. And Thurman's the one that's out here talking about everybody ducking me. Don't nobody want this work from Keith Thurman. Ain't that Thurman the one that's saying all that shit, Keith?
Y'all some haters.
No, I'm asking you. Ain't Thurman the one that be sitting there talking about how everybody's ducking him? Don't nobody want to see him, right?
Keith Thurman ain't say where Keith say that?
When he was talking to Charlo, he said, "All y'all ducking me. Don't nobody want to see Keith Thurman. They know if you put Keith Thurman in a fight against anybody, it's gonna be their toughest fight. Keith Thurman. Everybody know. Don't nobody want Thurman." That's exactly what Thurman said. That's what Thurman said.
Okay, well, Bakram is different. Come on, man. Y'all trying to get my boys.
But see,
Y'all trying to
you
get
can't
Keith
be a
smoked, man.
part-time thug though, Keith. That's part-time thugging.
Where is Cassandra? Cassandra, they trying to get Keith beat up. They trying to get Keith beat
So
up.
basically, you saying Keith Thurman's washed?
No, against a Bakram right now, absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so it's okay for Keith Thurman to try to pick off or cherry pick a weaker opponent, right?
No, because Fundora is not even a cherry pick opponent.
Okay, so if Fundora's not a cherry pick, then what's wrong with Bachram? They're both champions.
Because he's been getting ready for Fundora for like 2 years.
And Bachram has been getting ready with nobody.
No, he had 2 people lined up. It just so happened that something happened with them. They fight just didn't go through.
Okay, so Keith Thurman's fight didn't go through as well, so they both will be on even standards. All right,
He been getting ready. He been getting ready for that man for 2 years now.
Okay.
Come on now, that's not fair now. That's not fair.
So he should be in the best shape of his life then, right?
Yes, but for a 7'8" 140-pound dude. That's what he should be ready for.
Bachman tall too.
Lord, he ain't that tall. He ain't that tall now, best friend. Come on now.
Okay, but Bachman got reach. Exactly, Shelton. She bullshitting. If he can fight Fundora for a belt, he can fight Bachman for a belt. Just like he can
Y'all
fight
just
that damn WBA guy. Who is that WBA guy with?
I'm gonna say Eddie them, right? And he with
Oh, he
Eddie.
definitely not getting that fight. Eddie gonna hold that belt forever.
Okay, okay. Well, okay, so what do y'all think? Well, the fight is postponed. So what do we do? We can't do nothing about it. PBC decided to just postpone it and move the whole other card
Let's
to
boo these
the
people. Let's boo them.
they moved it to the Pitbull and Lamont Roach. That fight gonna be stacked. I might have to go out there to San Antonio. Now that
I said
card is
let's
stacked.
boo them.
Oh, come on, up.
Nah, cause man, that shit is crazy, dog. Maybe it's just me then.
What?
Maybe I'm just the one that like boxing too much.
But is that a Vegas fight? That's more like a Florida fight. Keith Thurman versus Bachram. That's not a Vegas fight, best friend. They're not gonna be able to sell nothing with that.
Why they won't? You really think
Because
that
now
Keith
nobody
Thurman?
really knows Bachram like that. That's a Florida fight, upper. Last time
How-
Bachram fought in America was in Florida. He got to go back to Florida.
Okay, Keith.
I don't think that that's really a. I don't think that's a Vegas. But I'm not knocking. You feel me? Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? I know he still has a fan base, but I think it would have been more ideal with Fundora because a lot of people are looking at Fundora now. Yes. No.
Okay, best friend.
All right. Y'all some haters. Y'all some haters.
You just don't like boxing, best friend. That's all.
How?
You tell me, best friend.
I love it. He said Cassandra with whatever Keith with. I know what Keith could do. Ask Turkey to make the Bachram fight. That ain't gonna work. I don't know. It's too late of a notice. Nah, I can't see them doing that. It's too late of a notice for me. For Turkey at least. And it's in Vegas. I'm not sure. I don't know about that one, y'all. I don't know. Okay, what about okay. Mm.
What about what, best friend?
Okay, Virgil Ortiz did an interview and he said that if the fight between if he wins when he wins his fight against Lupin and if Boots win his fight against Lima, that he is welcoming Boots to a challenge. Like he wants to fight him next. Now there's a lottery ticket out for Boots at 154. Do we put Virgil Ortiz at the top of that list to bypass all the other fighters? Because another person that wants to fight Boots is Bachram.
Well, Boots is Virgil Ortiz's biggest fight. People been waiting on that fight,
Okay.
so that'd
Okay.
be a good.
Alrighty. Well, let's get ready for the fight cards tomorrow. Upper pull that up on your computer.
Pull it away.
On BoxRec, the event, the BoxRec one.
Oh, hold up. Let's see, box rec.
Let's see.
Oh damn, it ain't showing. Hold up. I gotta press this button again. I wish I was more computer savvy. Motherfucker wouldn't be able to tell me shit.
What?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
If I was more computer savvy.
Let me see what the chat's saying. At the top of the list, Boots versus Lima undercard is Basura. Um, Key don't like boxing. Never thought I'd see. Well, how, bit Brian? What I do wrong this time? No, he's
You
not
say
right. No, he's
you try
not.
you try to save people.
I'm not trying to save him. Y'all trying to get him put to the. Y'all trying to get that man put out of boxing, messing with Bakram.
Okay, where do I go to for the whatchamacallit?
Oh, just go to BoxRec. Type in Boots name, and then go to event under when you see it. Yeah, type in Jerron Ennis, BoxRec.
Where is it at?
It's in Philly, right? Yes, it's in Philly, Philadelphia.
Oh, hold up.
And don't forget, guys, Danny Garcia fight is in Brooklyn. Y'all need to be getting y'all tickets. I am very disappointed in y'all for not buying y'all tickets for the Brooklyn fight. Very
Well, we waiting
disappointed.
on you to get yours first, best friend.
Oh, whatever. I can't go to Brooklyn right now for next week, okay?
You said you didn't want that to be your first time in Brooklyn. You said you didn't want them to ruin the experience for you.
Because I don't know none of them fighters except for Danny and Chris Colbert. How y'all not happy that Chris Colbert is fighting? Come on, y'all. Where's the
Don't nobody like
love?
fucking Chris Colbert over here. Motherfucker look like he got hit in the head with a bottle of peroxide.
Thank you, Upper. Thank you so much. What's wrong with the baby? What's wrong with the baby?
I don't know. They ain't know my wife and them. They doing some talking shit that I'm not trying to be a part of. That's why I'm glad you said come on a little late today. Let me see.
You know what, Brian? You know what? You know what? You know what, Shelton? Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Y'all just you rather watch grass grow. You see, this is where we struggling at right now. God dang, it's so many cars. All right, Upper, name them off. Let's go. Name them off. At least the ones outside of the prospects. I don't cover the prospects.
Hmm.
Upper
Hell,
don't
which ones
care.
are you get?
Oh wow, Upper. Wow. So are you saying that this card is trash? Upper, come on. Upper, come on. The boost card ain't trash, nah. It's decent.
You got Harley Minerals, who's 8-0 versus to be announced. You got Justin Palmieri, who's 5-0, going against Naheem Parker, who's 5-3, who's ranked 1176, and Justin is 467. Then
You
you got,
okay? You know what? You ain't have to do.
hold on, you got 198 ranked Dennis Thompson, 7-0, versus 196 Sean Diaz, which is 9-0. That's a good fight right there. Sean Diaz is that's a good fight. Super Bantam. Then you got number 330, Lil Shakur Moses, Shakur Stevenson's cousin. I know Southpaw, Mr. 4-0 versus number 354. How the fuck is he ranked 354? He's 6-4-2. All right, well, he going against Antonio
Because at
Dutton.
least he gets up and tries again, Upper. He tries. He tries.
Hold on 1 second, Key. Give me 1 second.
Okay. At least he's trying, right, guys? Like,
You can finish going over where.
at least he's trying, right, y'all? Like, unless unfortunately, Upper is not gonna give these people their props. Hey, D1, good to see you, King. Make sure you guys like subscribe to my boy channel. It's not okay. Do y'all really feel like this card is bad? It's not that bad to me. It's not that bad to me, y'all. Like, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8 fights on this. Um, um, okay, so there's Giorgio Viasoli versus James Wilkins. Woo! Giorgio is 8-0 and James is 13-3. Okay. You got Tamir Smalls. Woo! 15-0 versus Jose Romain Vasquez, who's 14-1. Then you have Alexis Barreri. I like him, who's 12-0 versus Guido, who's 13-3. Woo! For the heavyweight. How we like that? And then Boots versus Lima. Woo! So that's a good card. Right? Oh, come on, Knight Rider. Like, you like it's decent. I feel like Eddie and them, they tried their best. Right? They tried their best, like with the card. Right, Upper?
Why
Guido
does
is on there,
Eddie
Upper
Hearn?
Guido.
Have you noticed that he always Guido is 13-3, and he's the heavyweight champion of the W Continental Americas. Have you noticed that? You know what I've noticed, Key?
What?
Have you noticed that he always give Boots some bullshit ass cards?
I mean, you gotta pay. I mean, I'm sure that he's paying Boots them an arm and a leg, you know? Right? Boots is paying an arm and a leg, right? No, I'm not. No evidence. I'm really happy. Like, come on, we've been waiting for a big fight, and now we finally get the Boots versus Lima. Now the card,
We're
you
still
know.
waiting for a big fight.
Wow, Upper. Wow.
Key, stop, Key. Is this a big fight? When
Oh,
is a
yes.
negative three? When is a negative 3,000 opponent been considered a big fight? When has an opponent that started off negative 5,000, now he's negative 3,000, been considered a big fight, Key? I'll wait.
You guys don't like boxing. I thought we were excited to see Boots in this fight. I thought we were excited.
I mean, shit. I would be if he was fighting somebody.
That's right, D1. That Khalil Cole fight got canceled. So they got to work with what they have, Upper.
Okay.
You don't have any faith in this card, do you?
I'm not even gonna watch the card, honestly.
Why? Why not? Why not? Well, I'm gonna be on there on Discord. We're gonna watch this fight. At least like the third fight, we're gonna watch it on up. So we're all gonna have to sit in and watch it.
So what, you gonna be playing it?
Yes, I'm gonna play it. What's wrong with that,
I didn't say nothing. D1 say, bro, it's only because they don't know who Lima, the dude is hungry, bro. And I don't put anything past him. He can fight a little. Yep, but Boots can fight a lot, D1, my brother. Boots can fight a lot. And I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Lima has been knocking out people over there overseas. See, we've seen a lot of overseas fighters when they come over here, right? Now, if Aaron McKenna, this guy right here, the silencer, he's 6'1", 75-inch reach. He got a unanimous decision against Liam Smith, Usama Lima, And I think those are the only two people on his resume. Because then he got motherfuckers on his resume that's 11-17, 6-6, 6-4, 5-72, 2-36, 26-21, 9-1, 8-6, 6-2. Lima was 10-0. Mickey Ellison 14-6, and he beat Giovanni Estes 14-0.
Upper,
But
who did he
then
lose to? Who did he lose to?
he hasn't lost.
Lima's undefeated? Oh, you talking
No,
about
he
him.
lost.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Lima lost to this guy right here. So let me ask y'all a question, right? It said like they was announced Boots Ennis versus Aaron McKenna. Okay, D1. Let's just say he got robbed in the fight versus McKenna, right? D1. I understand what you're saying, D1, but I'm about to show you about fighters and the level of competition. Let's say he got robbed against Aaron McKenna, right? D1. If Boots and Aaron McKenna was getting a fight, does this fight go the distance, or do you think Boots steps on this man?
Upper, that's
What
not
about
fair.
you?
That's a triangle theory now. You don't
No,
come
no,
on, best
no,
friend.
no, no. I'm asking a question.
Okay, okay. Low
Well,
key, you
look,
applying the triangle theory up.
okay, this is the same theory that I heard somebody say Shakur beat Lamont. I mean, Shakur beat Jamel Herring, who beat Lamont Roach, who tied with Tank. That's why Shakur's the best fighter at 135.
Who said that?
A New Jersey guy told me that.
Oh
Well, he
Lord
didn't tell
Jesus.
me. He was talking to the chat.
Boots may stop this guy within 4 rounds. I got Boots. I think Boots is but I feel what D1 is saying, because that's what I remember. I said that yesterday, that he said that he was hungry. He wants the title.
Well, Key, I want $1 million. I ain't got that shit yet.
Oh Lord. Okay,
I'm
is
just
this
saying.
Lima's fight? Is this Lima's first fight against an American or someone or his
Yes.
first fight in America? Huh. Interesting. Hmm. Well, somebody got to get upset tomorrow. Somebody got to get an upset now, best friend. I
Yeah, I
mean,
hear you. I hear you.
I don't think it's gonna give. I don't think it's gonna be Boots, but somebody in that car got to get upset, because we can't just have all the fake. You know how Vegas, they don't like all that. Maybe it'll come, next week or so. I'm not sure, but at the Danny Garcia fight that you guys should be buying the tickets to. D1, you're out there on the East Coast. You need to be supporting Danny Garcia Barclay Center fight. Okay. Um, I don't know, y'all. I have no idea. I'm rooting for Boots. Okay. Since y'all think this is a trash fight with a trash undercard, I'm rooting for Boots, y'all. I'm rooting for Boots in this undercard. He's a tough effing guy. It's gonna take 9 rounds to stop him at bare minimum. Oh, he is. He from the trenches of Portugal. Okay, okay. I bet the over 7.5. I wouldn't be surprised. I just know that Boots gonna beat him, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think he gonna give him a go the first few rounds. Like it's gonna be a good fight until it ain't no more. Until what happens happens. There's gonna be a separation. My main thing is, if Boots doesn't stop this guy, the people, the critics, what they're gonna say about Boots. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying, say that he's not that person, he's not that guy. um I mean, there's gonna be so much stuff that they say. There is gonna be a lot of comparison of, okay, how would have Bud handled him, or X, Y, and Z. Like, it's gonna be so crazy. I really feel like there's a lot of pressure on Boots, and I hope Boots don't be in his head too much, and I damn sure hope that he's not lollygagging. I really, really hope that, because we know how Boots can get down. In the ring, if you not hurting him or anything, Boots gonna play around with you, and he gonna piss Bozy off, and Bozy gonna be in the corner cussing him out. I don't know if y'all remember that video of Bozy. Was it the Karen fight? Karen part two. Which fight was it where Bozy was cussing him clean out? That was hilarious. I'm betting over 1.5 and Boots. Ja Padley, Zaquan Moses. I'm eating tomorrow. Okay, let me screenshot that. Money line, Ja Padley, and Zaquan. Yeah, of course, bet on Zaquan. Zaquan might mess around and get the stoppage. It depends though. He got because what is he 4-0? And I think he's what 4-0 with 2 knockouts maybe, or is it 3? I know one of his fights I seen him. He could have got old boy up out of that, but I don't think he did. Um. So let me see. Money line should be good for Zaquan. I gotta see some more of him. I gotta see more of Zaquan. He's a good fighter though. I like him as far as upcoming. I like him, Carmel, Scooter. I like a couple of them. Both a couple of them is Deso to me. With Boots, I like how people have with Shakur and Patley. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it, Dragon. That is true. That is definitely true. They do that.
Yes, they do.
Well, I can't wait, Upper. We are gonna have a blast tomorrow in Discord.
Yes,
Watching
anytime
all
I'm
these
with you, best
fights.
friend. Anytime I'm with you, best friend, it's always a
You
blast.
not gonna do it. You always say that and you leave. You don't ever be in Discord.
I do be on there. I just don't
Not
say
watching
shit
the
a lot of
fight.
times.
Not watching
Huh?
the fight. Not watching the fights.
Key, I do be in there with the fights on too now. Stop. Don't do that, Key.
You be watching football, Upper.
Well, okay, when I'm not watching football, when it's not football season, where I be?
Watching
'Cause
basketball.
I don't watch basketball.
Oh wow. I don't know what type of person you are.
Only time I watch basketball when there's no football to watch, and that's only if I like to watch my Pacers. I just wish Reggie Miller could have got a ring.
Me too. They better take care of pad work. Don't ship Zaquan and turn it into a DB3 incident. Um, doesn't mean I learned that from decades of boxing. I'm talking about Bozy talking about Boots and Karen. Yeah. Shakur versus Padley to me was a decent fight if he had time to prepare. Yeah, that is true. All those true. But anyways, Upper, you got anything else?
No, I'm done, best friend. You got anything else?
Nope.
Well, we appreciate y'all. Sorry we was late. You know, I gotta go in here with these loud ass people. But don't you hate when you have people over at the house, and especially when you're an introvert and you really don't want people around, but you can't really say nothing because they're family. Maybe that's just me.
All the time. All the time. Oh my God. All
Oh,
the
okay,
time.
okay. It's like they don't know when to leave. It's
Yes.
almost
Oh
8 o'clock. You
yeah.
get you got kids. It's time to go. Peace and bless to all y'all, man. Salute. Hope everybody do well, man. Enjoy this Shabbat. It's your boy Apex. It's the beautiful Key. Shout out to Gucci and them. On Phone Them Grave. I'm out.
Salute to you guys. Thank you guys for riding it out with us on Friday. We made it end of the week. It's time to go kick it. Y'all already know I'm headed to the arcade to get beat up again, but I have faith. And I've been fighting on Novus, the easy one. So I'm sure I can give Raiden a go this time. I'm pretty sure. I don't know though. I don't know. But I'll let y'all know how it go. Salute to the queens that was in the building, help repping heavy today from DZ to 2 Cents, Arena, Miss Joette. Salute to those beautiful queens. If I missed you, my apologies. I'm coming, girls. Wait. My dogs are barking. They ready to get out. Salute to the kings that was in here. Everyone from Rod Walker to Marquis. Big Bob was here. Shelton, Lee Jackson, Dragon Assassins, No Evidence, Mr. No Face, No Case, D1, my boy. Slogan, Crazy Self, Boxing Wiz. I forgot to say hi to you, but salute King. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Shout out to our playback gang. And as always, I'm out.
that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. I about to leave them holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK to anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on .62, gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want none. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason.